say anything. They just make noises.
I mean, babies, yeah.
Owlbear
Owlbear is when you're using
Zocura,
the...
Zocura,
No,
you're
no.
implying that the adult owlbears speak in like common? Because I don't.
When
think
using the spell Speak with Animals,
well, yeah. I thought you just meant in general. I was like, what
Oh
the
no,
fuck?
we literally said Speak with Animals, and I'm like,
I missed
yeah.
Hey, so can someone enlighten me? There's someone I'm seeing in the online section of this Discord server. And let me get there. And then, and I think you guys might know who I'm talking about. But I was really curious. Who's the guest of the orange text with the name Grahatia's coming? Rag, sorry, I got the wrong word in there. How could I? Can someone enlighten me who the fuck is that? God. Can someone enlighten me? Hello?
We're not entirely sure.
We don't know who it is.
Whoever it is, God bless them.
This is your guys' server. You don't know who that stranger is?
I feel like you have to keep him at this point.
I mean,
no, I have to ask. Go ahead first.
It's quite likely that
Oh,
we used to play Maple Story
This is
with.
this is Ko's friend.
I have to ask a question.
I don't know.
When I started to ask that question, did you all laugh because you had talked about it before?
Yeah.
Because you all okay. I wasn't sure if it was that or if you all unanimously then looked and saw, and then you were all like, "Oh
you
my
have
god!"
opened my eyes to a great truth.
Steph literally is just like, excuse me, who is Grahatia's comrade?
Someone's a little too horny on main.
Lord.
Oh boy, y'all. There's just these little terrible gems we find in our lives, and we either keep them or we throw them in the fucking garbage. This is something that I'm gonna try and forget every day for the rest of my life.
Oh god, I'm gonna look back fondly.
Not this moment, but that name.
Oh boy.
Such a good name.
You don't want to think about a tiny cat man's comrade?
No, I don't. I don't, Vesper. You don't even know how good of a boy he is.
I am learning.
That doesn't
'cause
mean
I am
he
going
can't
back.
be. That doesn't mean someone can't.
I don't.
Be comrade.
Is that how you turn half crystal?
I know this dude would not have a cum rag. Okay. Hey,
I
maybe.
mean, his secret kinks could be to
No,
have a fuck
I
buddy
just-
toy, and they like to be called their comrade.
No.
Wow, that was like.
That's an
that
awful
was,
lot of
He is
assumptions
definitely
there.
a bottom. Let's just start with that.
That's an awful lot of assumptions there.
That is fair, but
Can we
What is that thing they tag
can we
him in?
stop?
kink shame.
Can we stop like over kinking and over sexualizing the Crystal Exarch, please? For my sake.
That's not possible, Tom.
Fuck off, Derek. Can we please stop doing it?
Just ignore Derek. Anything he
Derek
says
always
is
says he
not real.
can't do this or that, and I'm just gonna stop believing him and just tell him to stop doing it. I don't give a shit if he says no. Stop. Stop it. I don't give a shit about your fucking Bible you were born with. It tells you can't say this or that.
Oh no, it definitely says I can say this.
I'm saying.
Wait,
What?
so I'm confused. What are we talking about now?
What are
I
we
don't-
talking about?
For some
I'm
reason,
talking about-
Tom does not like the Crystal Exarch being sexy.
Why?
Okay, don't.
What else are we supposed to do with a man who
I'm gonna
sits
bite
in
this right now.
in a
Do
room
not
all
turn this
day
around.
touching his
Do
Crystal
not
Tower's
villain.
walls? Like, I don't know what we're supposed to do with
Stop
that info.
villainizing
I'm
me,
not
please, it's
villainizing
Christ.
you, I promise.
Do not villainize me in this situation. I don't want to hear about your weird king shit about the Crystal Exarch. He can be sexy, but I don't want to hear about it.
Tom, I think you're right. He
Please.
shouldn't be sexualized.
Tom, how are you friends with Alex and Red?
Because they're not talking about his fucking cum rag.
Oh,
It's fucking unsanitary.
You wash it.
I see how this is
We're all
going.
stupid,
Yes,
Tom.
okay.
I hate when
Oh my god.
I give a genuine plea to my
Anyway.
friends that I care about, that I hope care about me. I give a genuine plea. Please, there's some things we could just like maybe not go so far and do, and then everyone would build. I was like, Tom, you fucking idiot! Why can't you handle our gross bullshit? Like, can't we just like? Am I really that out of line? God, I don't want to
Nah,
hear
you're good.
about it.
We're just really dirty boys here.
I just like cum
I'm
rags.
sorry if I'm the fucking buzzkill. I don't have a fucking anxiety attack. I'm sorry that I'm lame.
No, you're not.
You're not
fine.
lame, Tom. Everyone just kind of feasts on the merriment of their grossness having some effect on somebody, probably. But nobody specifically wants.
I just
you
had
to
enough
feel
of this
bad.
from Fawkes today, and he goes so hard into pretending that he's the victim, and I can't deal with it all day long. Okay, I just
It's kind of funny because Falk always gets upset that we say curse
He is
shit,
the
but
biggest-
then he will say the
he is
biggest
literally the
curse shit
biggest
ever.
he is literally the biggest hypocrite that I know. He in all their fucking free
It's
company.
because you're threatening him.
No, I don't.
He's
You have-
like a peacock or something. So like, if
You have
like,
not. You have not interacted with Falk. I don't.
I
think.
haven't, but I'm
So-
just like I'm
No,
putting
it's
that
not-
forward as a theory.
It's not. That's not what it is. Falk is. I've known Falk a very long time. Back when he was not as good of a person, and he was a huge internet troll who would ban people on a forum all the time for no good reason. And that's not
Yikes.
anything to judge him by. He's a really good person. But I've known him for a long time, and he still falls into this persona of he'll say something to bother people, and then when they say don't do that, he'll be like, What are you talking about? I'm just having a conversation. And he will go hard. He will double down, pretending that he's not trying to bother you, and he knows exactly what he's doing. And I called him on it. He knows what he's doing. He doesn't feel bad about it at all. I'm sorry, I need to stop rambling.
Falk knows
I'm
no
anxiety.
I
remorse.
also have lived that life. Being my ex was a full-time troll.
He still gets into it sometimes, and I have to like tell him to stop it, man. Come on, you're better than this.
All right, are we all here?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm sorry for. Sorry, I don't
No
know.
worries.
Don't apologize. I'm just trying to.
You're
I'm just trying to herd cats.
The cats are all here, I think.
All right. What are y'all getting started with? You wake up the next day, you're level 6.
I am
Oh, shit.
training Squeakers, who has yet to get a full name because he hasn't earned one.
He hasn't
What are you
earned
doing to
one.
train? He is not a gladiator.
He will get his full name when I get a better idea of his
The
personality.
first person to name him is the canon name, so I'd get on it.
It's
No,
Steve.
you don't get to say that.
You
It's
can't
literally
name it.
not
You can't.
Steve.
You
Ooh, I
can't
like
name it.
Steve.
It's already made. You already
You
have a
to
Steve.
start with a name early in a pet's life. Or
Steve
it
will make it easy to
Well, then I
remember.
guess his name
Someone
is forever
stupid will make.
Squeakers because that is his current name. I would rather it be Squeakers
What if it was-
forever.
What if it was Corn Puff like your cat?
He's not gray and needy
It
though.
doesn't have to be. He can still
It's
be
just a
Corn.
name.
Copy of your cat, Mallory.
What if it was like a
Can't just
weird?
call
What
him
if you?
whatever.
What if you just like took a note out of the Goblin's book and just chose a really weird white boy American name like Todd or Kevin?
You mean like Caden or Braden or Jaden?
Chad.
That's super white. We're
Chad.
Yeah,
Those are
Oh,
cursed
let's
names.
name it Jaden Smith.
Oh, that's a good
Oh.
idea.
Yeah.
I'm drawing the line there. No, James Smith.
Yeah. I'm with
Ember
Zocura on this one,
covers
y'all.
Little Squeakers is
What about Will
poor
Smith?
Will Smith. Yeah.
No,
Well-
Smith,
no,
the baby
no.
No.
Is the owlbear a girl or a boy?
No.
It doesn't matter.
You
Did
know
anyone ever sex the owlbear?
No.
That's a
Sex
really
the
bad way.
owlbear.
Know how to sex an
Shay,
owlbear.
that's a really bad way of asking that question.
That's what you
That's
call
the
it.
that's the most
animals.
correct term you
That
can.
is, you sex an animal. That is literally what it is called.
Couldn't you just say you give it a sex?
No, because you
because
didn't
you're
give
not
it
a
to it. That was already
Assign
like
it
that
as
when you
sex.
got
But if
there.
you're-
Chickens are not assigned rooster at birth.
So, but what's the difference between saying you sex it versus giving it one? Isn't that the same fucking thing?
No, like if
No,
if you
you
sex a snake, you bend its tail back and you mess with its cloaca and you see what's going on in there.
You have to inspect.
So it
You
wouldn't
do
be like
literally
it
have
would
to
be
look.
like determining the sex of. So like
So say that determine. Why are you saying you sex it? Just say you determine
That's
the
because
sex it.
that's how stupid English is.
That is,
I
yeah,
don't-
it is.
There's
That is
I,
actually the scientific word.
I didn't choose scientists to use this term like
Correct.
this, but here we
Man,
are.
I'm really just going off all the wrong fucking planks tonight. I'm sorry, everybody.
No, I mean you were.
No,
No,
I was making a
This
goof
is
about
just
to
like-
Shay about it, and then everyone was like, "Actually, you fucking idiot. We're scientists,
Oh,
and
I
we
didn't know-
know."
I didn't know it was a goof.
I was like, "Oh yeah," I was trying to be like, "Oh,
Except the
that sounds
sex
kind of bad," and then it was like, "Actually, you're a
It
fucking
does
idiot." and
sound
it's-
bad.
It sounds bad.
it
I'm
legitimately sounds
I
great.
think my energy is bad tonight. I need to stop talking. I'm sorry.
No, don't stop talking.
We need you,
Tom, we love you.
I
and
feel
you're
like I feel like I'm
fine,
overreacting
and I
to
think you're
everything.
attributing.
I felt really
more
chill when I came in, then I
people being
overreacted about the Comrade thing, and now I feel like an idiot. And everyone's like, "Tom, you need to calm the
No,
fuck
there's
down."
really
No, we
no
don't.
way to react to
I'm
the
pretty sure
comrade
everyone
thing.
has literally just moved past it.
That's not
No
how
one is
anxiety.
bothered,
That's
Tom.
anxiety doesn't work by moving past. It just works like, oh, you were dumb in that moment, and that's just gonna stick in my brain for like.
No one thinks you're dumb, and no one is bothered, and so even if
Tom,
you
I
don't
love your
believe it deep
commentary.
down,
Please
we
don't.
don't bother. You are bothering us, and it's okay.
Anyway, I'm sorry for grinding the session to a halt very early on. So let's keep going.
Okay.
Ah,
But seriously,
happen
though, you
inevitably.
sexy owlbear.
Yeah.
yep.
I will
Do
give
a
it to
nature
you by
roll.
the end of the night, but you guys don't get to
I do.
name it for me.
Can I
You
suggest? Can I
Whatever it
suggest a
starts getting
name?
referred to as is what it's gonna go.
Steve will repetitively
Well,
call it Steve.
squeakers. Well, Steve can eat.
Just
I will
that
sit in
Ember
front of it.
dick.
Tom wanted to suggest a name. What is it?
No, I said it. Can I suggest one if I come up with one?
Yes.
Is that valid?
I
I
think
suggest
everybody would
Because
probably
I'm pretty
end up
sure that-
calling it something.
I'm pretty sure that Tempo is gonna end up taking care of half of this animal's needs anyway.
Feeding.
I think
it,
Ember
I feel like
is
feeding
more
it.
than
very
half.
good. Ember
I
is
didn't say
actually
that.
very on top of taking care of
I didn't
animals.
say she
'cause
wasn't.
She's done it her whole.
I didn't say she wasn't. I was just saying it's likely that Tempo will still end up helping.
That's fair. If Tempo wants to help, but it'll be well taken care of, regardless.
Anyways,
I have a
Once you
second
guys are-
question.
our oop and a boot. What's your question?
Does Steve just call every animal he sees Steve?
Steve calls
definitely
everything
think that to be
Steve.
True.
That's
Is
like a
concerning.
Steve's
Pokemon.
real name Steve, or did Steve just start calling himself Steve?
Snakes aren't snakes; they're long Steves.
Like, what?
Well,
if
that's
his
good.
Right here.
name
This
isn't
is a feather.
Steve?
That's a concerning mystery that we'll have to address later. I just wanted to know now so that I can just for myself, just for my knowledge. Anyway, carry on.
Ember
Alright.
also might keep their name Squeakers to like be like, oh, could I bring my pet Squeakers along? And they'll be like, sure. And then in comes like a 6 foot long, 4 foot tall owlbear, and it's like, oh, don't worry
I
about
don't-
it. This is Squeaker.
How is it 6
I-
foot long and 4 feet tall?
When it's
Wait.
on all fours.
That's a bear
I
roll.
guess-
No, they're way bigger than that, Mallory.
It's a baby.
Is Ember planning on getting away with it with this type of scheme, or
I mean, like, as long as they already gave consent, I'm like, oh, I need to stable my pet Squeaker.
Not how
Is that
consent
fine?
works.
I don't think that's how that works. I don't think anybody would hold true to that.
Okay, they're 8 feet on when they're standing on all fours, or when they're standing up tall. I think. Oh, they're 8 feet long.
1 foot tall when they're on the ground.
So when they're standing up,
Very flat.
It's
What are they, a
long-
fucking alligator? It's a long.
no, when they're like when a grizzly. It's like when a polar bear stands up. It's 8 feet high.
Yes.
Yep.
But how is
Well,
it
we figured that out.
shorter when
Probably
it's
make it.
longer? Wait, never
Well, I
mind.
just googled how long they
Okay,
are. I
I-
was not that far off at
No,
6
no,
feet
no, no,
long.
no, no. My problem isn't with the 6 feet. It's how is it 6 feet long and 4 feet tall? Like, how is it longer than tall?
Like when it's on all fours.
Anyways,
Like the measure,
narrative
like the
literally
measurement
hasn't even
from, like,
started
nose
yet.
to tail tip versus like the haunches measurement.
Like when it is standing down as this,
guys,
Oh, we are
Literally,
getting.
it does
Wait.
not matter.
They
Stop.
read from nose to ass.
It is
This
just-
is gonna run away if you
It is just
continue.
Albert the whole
So
way
we're,
down.
we're level 6.
Wait, I got.
Six.
What if we called it Shaq?
Shakira! Oh, I love Shakira!
Shakira, let's name it Shakira.
Okay, can we
His
please?
name is not
In
Shakira.
yellow squeal.
No, not Shakira Shaq, like Shaquille O'Neal, because it'll be fucking like Jack and huge.
I like Shakira.
Holy
though.
shit!
Can we play the?
Yeah, can we like not?
Let's play D&D.
I'm sorry,
It
guys.
was funny at first. I'm over it.
His full name is gonna be Ember. We'll go with that.
That's awful.
Umber something. I don't know.
Okay,
Anyways,
we're level 6. What happens?
nothing. You get up. What do you do?
I feel a whole level stronger. 1 unit, exactly.
One
Feel
whole
really
unit.
rested.
Tempo wakes up and she's like, I think today I could punch a ghost. I don't know why.
I just feel like spirits will die at my hand.
Oh, does Tempo try to punch the butler by accident?
No, she does not. But it was me just making a joke because at level 6 monks can have magical punches.
Oh.
I want to ask Garrus if Garrus knows anything about the library that Saffron got a note about.
You actually run into Garrus. He's cooking you guys food.
Oh.
Smell
I
good.
trust
Invisible?
that.
Does it look good?
I trust that. It actually looks very good.
Does it
It's
smell
not
good?
tempo level, but it's.
Of course
sufficient.
it's not. Thank you for addressing that before I asked. Because I was
Yeah,
going to
It's
ask.
definitely not as good as tempo.
I don't know if I
Good
trust a
morning.
man tasting maggots for the last millennia to make good food.
I don't know if he tastes them.
Wouldn't he want to
Good
make
morning,
something that's
Garrus.
How are you? Is anyone else up?
Steve walks in with a lit cigarette. And
I
a
feel like
bottle of-
Tempo is already there.
It looks like Steve is awake.
I feel like
Don't
Tempo's
stop
already
me,
at the
it's
table.
not for
Like, wait.
you. Fuck off. Alright.
Steve isn't a morning person.
We're up before
Anyways.
everybody else, but you're not a morning person.
He kind of
Tempo's
sits
I'm an
down
alcoholic.
and starts eating.
What does he make?
He just made you a standard breakfast. There's like some fresh baked bread, there's some bacon, some eggs. Nothing hella fancy.
Is this for all of us?
Yes. I've
Why
been
you did the-
cooking forever.
He did a pretty good job for not cooking for a billion years.
Yeah, 1 billion.
I can't remember the number, so that's just what I say. It's so long. I've only been alive like a second at that time. I'm like a little ant who's beautiful and can dance.
So
And
I'm
you're like
pretty sure... Oh, sorry.
a big elephant goat man who's been alive forever, as far as I know.
Time.
Yeah.
Oh, I was muted for a while. I pet your shoulder, Tom. I say, ants are beautiful creatures too.
They are beautiful. I never said that they weren't. They're just very small.
What was your question, Shay?
Oh, I just realized that Scout probably hasn't had breakfast foods before.
Oh
Or
yeah.
a lot of them, so she's gonna just get a plate.
Yeah, sorry, Derek. I was muted so long. I actually went and grabbed a plate and started eating, and even asked questions, and no one was responding. I was like, oh man.
I hadn't
that's
heard you in a while, so I was like, I wonder what happened to Ko.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, is Ko like I was like, is Ko playing Phantasy Star?
Fantasy Star.
You know, now that D&D is starting, I feel like it's a good time for me to pop this open. And just...
Just pull this and blow off the dust. Okay, no, but yeah, I was like, oh, you made this for us? That's so nice. And I just grabbed a plate and started eating.
Anyways, what was your question, Shay? Was it aside from the breakfast food, or you had a question for Garrus?
Yeah. I don't know if Saffron's down, so maybe she's the one who should handle this. But I thought it would be prudent to ask him about this. We received some information about a library beneath the school, and it seems that this is very important for our mission. And I was wondering if perhaps it was a place that you had heard of during your tenure in your previous circumstances.
Good question. Was he around during the school?
How old is the school? Is it really old? Is
I'm
it
rolling
old as
for that right
balls?
now. Gareth actually is like, what school?
It's Academy. Fox. What's it called? Is Fox here?
Fawkes is still asleep in their room.
No. She just yells that. Don't enter the room. Just, Fox. Oh, he's not here.
Running up to Fox's room, pounding on the door. What's the school called?
It was
Fox!
an Academy. Something I don't remember. It's a. I can't remember what it's called.
I mean, it makes sense for.
It's on the map, and the map's not.
I'm
I'm not looking at the
word.
word.
Stretch.
What do you say?
He said it makes sense for a school to have a library. That's not much of a stretch.
No, it's like a secret one or something. It's supposed to have super important information that we need to find.
Is this in Waterdeep?
Yes, I remember that it's in the city. I don't remember what it's called because
He
Tom
reaches into
can't
his
see
pack and
the
he
map.
unrolls a scroll, and it is very old. You probably think Waterdeep hasn't looked like this in a very long time.
You seem to have been holding on to this for quite a while, though I suppose that does make sense given that you were unable to leave that room.
Yeah, I imagine Cityscape has changed a little.
And how does it look in comparison to what we know?
It's like a fourth the size, at least.
Does anything
Ember
match up
tells
on it?
Squeakers no.
Not
don't-
really.
Ember tells
was gonna
Squeakers
say-
no, don't bite the map. And she
Yeah.
pulls him away.
What about
Why is Squeakers that close to the table?
Yeah, why
Because
is-
he's running around and she's walking him and trying to
She's
teach
walking him
him
across the dining room table.
I mean, he gets up there. He kind of does what you want. She
I
pulls him
definitely
down.
keep my food away from him. He
Every
can't have
time that
any
he
of
jumps on the table, Garrus just levitates him back down.
it.
Hey,
Wow,
Zocura,
how-
Do
you're
any of
many-
us have maps?
a retainer of information. Do you remember what the school is called?
Octavian's
I
Academy.
should
of
know
High
what it's
Magic.
Thank you.
Tempo should know what it's called, but because
not
we're
in
not
my
looking at the
notes.
city map, I can't remember what it's
Oh, yeah.
called.
I didn't know if you forgot in character or not.
No, it was out of character, but I was just goofing. It's called
It
Octavian.
is Octavian School of High
Yeah.
Magic.
I remember suddenly for some reason. It's called the Octavian School.
So you actually notice too that on Garrus's map, it actually kind of stops here. There's nothing north.
Oh,
of it.
where was the pin? Oh, so there's nothing. Wait, was it? Is all the? Is the map he has south or north of that?
It's
South.
this whole zone, but there's no civilization north.
Okay, so it's just like the
Is it
lower
kinda like this
third.
part?
That's exactly what it is.
Oh.
It's just the
Oh.
coast and a city built from it.
Dang.
Oh,
I have a question, Derek, and you may not have the answer because it's probably just like, D&D canon stuff. But why does Waterdeep just like stop here?
Where?
Like to the east.
Big cliffs.
Okay,
That's like a super high cliff.
gotcha.
So like it's actually pretty defensible then, because like
It's
one side is
super
a big
defensible.
mountain and one side is like a wall, so it funnels everyone in.
Yep.
It's like Helm's.
I just scroll around. I just see variations of smunk, smunk, smank, just fucking everywhere.
And then
Sorry.
our house
Our-
in the center.
I love that it gets more and more like creepy.
It
aggressive.
cuts off.
It gets really aggressive, yes.
Can I have a refresher on who Patrick Dempsey is?
What?
The guy at the
You
temple!
played,
Oh.
Dr. McDreamy or something. didn't
But
you?
why is he on this map?
Was
He's
he?
Time Warren Temple.
Okay. I'll believe that.
I
I don't remember. Was he supposed to be
honestly.
like? Was he supposed to be a person in the temple?
I actually forget why Patrick Dempsey. I think it's just him.
Patrick
He's in
Dempsey's
D&D now.
There.
Okay.
Shit. Alright. Enough clown shoes.
Yes.
Let's take them off and put on our business Oxfords.
Yeah,
So the map that
I only wear
ends at this
sandals.
top wall, like does it look like the academy was there at that time, or is it just like
it doesn't look like a structure is there.
alright.
Now, that being said,
free
you point to
academy.
that section of the map.
Yes.
Okay. So Garrus will tell you that is a very hard building to get into if it's the one that's underground.
What was going
There's
on
one
with
underground?
Well, the school is not underground.
But
Well, no,
obviously it's
because,
on top
Are you
of
going
it.
into
One
the
of
school? Or are you going into
So
this?
here's the situation. I'll give you a brief sit rep. Actually say. I'll give you a brief sit rep. Using my current form, I was able to enter the school under the pretenses of looking after Gordon's materials and learning a little bit about his history. While we were there, another student seemed very eager to share with us a way to enter the secret area beneath the library. I found it quite convenient, but also I had no reason to doubt that what he said was true.
Oh, people have been trying to break into there forever, even as old as I am.
What-
Why can't they get
What
in?
is in there that it's so tempting?
I think the problem is no one knows what's in there. I didn't know it was a library,
Oh.
but that is fascinating.
Gotta wait.
I'm so suspicious of this like fucking student now.
You can be awake.
I
You just can walk in
I
now.
walk in now. I'm here.
Saffron is
morning.
actually the one who received the initial letter, so perhaps she has a bit more information about the situation than
Oh, hey,
I
Saffron.
do.
They're bacon.
While Ember is trying to put a treat on Squeaker's nose and get him to not eat it, she's like,
Squeaker literally eats it out of your hand before you even get it to the nose, and it looks really happy about it.
she
Like
does.
Squeaker looks really pleased.
She keeps ripping it away from him and is training him to like be a good.
Roll a sleight of hand check
Ooh.
Sleight of hand.
if you can get the treat away in time.
Oh no!
Squeakers just bite my fingers off.
Squeaker nat 20'd.
Mm.
So what do you get with sleight of hand? It's a skill check. It doesn't mean automatic victory.
Squeaker sleight of handed your finger right off your hand. Gone.
That sounds like I just lost some fingers. Let's see. Out of a D20, I also got a nat 20. Come here and look at this page. I see you walking around.
What's
I
your
didn't
dex?
Didn't you
my
pick Dex as your
dex is
secondary?
16, so it's a plus
Yeah.
3.
It's equal to Squeaker's.
Ooh.
It's like a fucking like two Super Saiyans being
Yeah, I was
completely
gonna
equal.
say this is quite the showdown.
So like would Squeakers get half of it and and Ember gets the other half or
Yeah,
something?
I think that's a really good compromise. He like almost with frightening accuracy is able to shear half the treat away from you. However, with your lightning fast reflexes, you saved at least half of the treat.
Hey,
She's
Derek.
like, and then she like keeps trying, and then she's like, okay, so I have some ideas for names.
Hey,
It could
Derek.
be Winston, short for Winnie the Hoot, Owl Fawns, Ashford,
Oh.
or Ash.
How is Winston short for Winnie?
Because that's the best that you can do for Winnie. Because he's Winnie the Hoot, but his
Wouldn't Winnie be short for Winnie the Hoot?
That's what I
no,
thought.
Winnie is the cuter name, but Winnie the Hoot is the I don't know.
In
So it would be
traditional naming conventions, I think Winnie is short for Winifred.
well, it could be Winnie is short for Winston.
Winifred? I've never known anyone named Winifred.
My aunt's named Winifred.
You have an aunt?
What's your aunt's last
Steve.
Steve?
Steve would say Steve.
name? That's why.
Your last
that's
name
what
is
that's what I
Steve?
I
wanted
have
to
reason to
answer.
believe that Steve may not be entirely forthcoming about his history with us.
Your name is
He ain't
Steve
hurting
Steve?
anyone except for that one guy at the bar.
Oh yeah, you like really hurt him pretty bad. Like he's gone. Dead.
Garrus actually looks at Steve, and you see a strange sigil appear in front of Garrus's forehead, and then it kind of dissipates.
What
I
the
rub
hell?
my eyes.
Does everyone
Wait, did
see
I
that, or
recognize it?
just Steve?
Wait, did only
Everyone
Steve
sees
see that? What?
Garrus did not keep it secret.
What did you just do?
I looked at him.
Yeah, but like, what was the thing? The little thing, the light, the little letter.
Just some personal insight.
What do I do? Wait, can I roll like a perception check or something?
You
Knowledge.
could roll a really high arcane check if you want.
I'll try it.
Eric, look at the
Yeah,
cats. that
18.
That's
roll.
pretty good.
That's pretty good. You
Probably
know,
not
he
high
is
enough.
an intelligence-based devil and is probably seeing things beyond what you can show. He's probably seeing things about your past.
Look at them in there, Derek.
I tip my glass towards him. Cheers, and then swig the rest of my glass.
He gives you a nod. Fair enough.
Just gonna give him a
What?
look. What?
Garrus, what is your last name?
I don't really have one.
Is it also Steve?
No, that's a terrible name. No offense.
Hey,
No offense.
I like my name.
Never trust a Steve. That's what he would say. That's what Emmerich always told me.
Is that what people say that 6,000 years ago?
Yeah.
I don't remember. I forgot the number already.
Hey, Sue, can you refresh my memory? The note that Saffron received, when it said, did it say that like, did it name Lily? Did it say that like
Yes.
Lily is the key, or did it say the larva is the key?
Lily is the key.
It actually said Lily.
It said
That
Lily.
now that actually like I didn't even
That's
think about
freaky.
that before, but now I'm like,
Oh, that's
fuck.
actually.
Like campaign sessions later, you question that.
No, that's actually a good. That's actually good.
It is good.
That's a good thing to question because okay, first of all, the larva is what someone different than the people who name her Lily. Like we call her Lily, and people that know
Do-
us would call her Lily.
Do you think Max sent it? Who else knows that we call her Lily? Wait, are we talking about this in character or is that out of character?
In character.
Character.
I mean, literally. anybody
Who else
but
knows
us.
that we call her Lily? The
Marriott?
Marriott, Max, Garrus, and she points at Garrus. Bradley, and she points at one of the floating brooms. Bradley.
Do you know Max's handwriting if you saw it?
Yes.
Show him the letter.
No, it's readable. It's definitely not Max's handwriting.
Oh.
Completely illegible. It takes me
Oh.
minutes.
Oh, maybe Gordon. Gordon knows we call her Lily.
Gordon wasn't here though.
He might know
Would actually be able to recognize Gordon's handwriting.
It's not
And
his.
Gordon, she knows for sure it is not Gordon's handwriting.
Oh. I don't know.
Interesting.
Interesting. That is
Lily
interesting.
will actually join you guys for breakfast now and say, what are you guys talking about me?
We thought it was
We're looking at this note that we received. As you recall, we're trying to get into this library beneath Octavian's Academy of High Magic, and we have only just discerned that it mentions you by name, which is, as you remember, is quite rare. So we're trying to figure out who may have been the original author, and if they can be trusted.
Oh,
I'm sure it's no big deal.
Also, good morning.
Thanks.
Good morning.
Lily starts to kind of eat and is like, kind of with a mouthful of food, is like, I think you guys are the only people that ever call me Lily, right?
Yeah, but there's also Gordon and Max and a couple other people, but everyone doesn't think it's those people because the writing's not the correct one. What if?
What if?
It could be Marriott. She knows we call her Lily, and we don't know what her handwriting looks like. Probably.
Is she aware that we are staying in this house though?
Where did the letter show up in the house?
Yeah, it was like on my.
It was like on her fucking bedside table.
I mean, I don't know.
It was right with Saffron.
Maybe Saffron's being haunted by like a really friendly ghost.
Are we all being?
Maybe Bradley did it. I still don't think he's being entirely forthcoming. I think he's up to something.
Maybe someone lives in the walls.
Who's Bradley?
We asked.
Oh, he's the ghost that helps in the house.
The servants?
Yeah.
Sure.
You talk to them?
Yes. You don't?
No.
It's very rude, Garrus. They're doing lots of
chores.
Yeah, but that's helpful.
Well, yes.
and they deserve respect.
Fair. What's up,
Even
Steph?
ghosts. Sorry.
I forgot. What did Garrus say about what was like under this pool area before?
He
Oh,
just said
They
no one's
don't-
been in there.
Like nobody knows.
Was it like
he would actually say. He would say, "You mentioned Lily as the key to the door. I could probably give you a reason why."
why?
Is it because she's really nice? and
Garrus
cute?
spoilers.
I actually would like to contest that analysis. Nowhere does it say anything about a door. It simply says that she is a key, and there are many things that a key can refer to, such as a map key, an answer key, a musical key, and
I can assure you, the
list them
person
all
writing
out.
this isn't that creative.
Wow, I never realized there were that many kinds of keys.
Damn.
Says God.
No. But Garrus knows of a door that
Ooh.
could pertain to Lily, which is kind of what he was trying to tell you. But I think people were like, "Holy
Wouldn't it
shit,
be
it said
kind of-
Lily."
Wouldn't it
Why?
Hey, you guys.
I'm
wouldn't
sorry
be
it took me
kinda
so long to
weird,
pick up on that.
No, it's fine.
guys?
I'm
as
just
she-
glad you guys did.
She's wiggling another treat in front of Squeakers as she talks. She's like, "You guys, wouldn't it
Squeakers
be
lets
kind of
out an
weird?"
unholy howl
Oh
and drives
fucking
around.
god, that's still here, isn't it?
No, Squeakers. And
What's it?
Oh, you scared Beyonce!
Does Squeakers go hot chocolate?
then she
Holy
tries
shit.
out the name Alphon. No,
It's my cat.
but it's Alphonse with the OWL.
God, I wish I could magic missile that tree out of your hand, make it stop screaming.
Yeah, it's kind of going ballistic right now.
She like
Can I-
hides
can-
it and like
can I-
taps him on the nose.
Oh my
and then,
god.
like,
Okay,
Can I-
Vaila walks in and actually feeds all the bacon to the damn owlbear.
scoops him up. She scoops him up
The
and she's
owlbear
like,
goes
anyway,
bananas for the bacon.
he's
Great.
struggling in
And then
her
she walks
arms.
right back out and
Roll
goes
a
back to
strength
the
check.
botany.
Okay. God.
Can I?
Vaila, you're not helping.
I never
Oh,
tried.
bacon!
Did you ever think Vaila would be helping?
Uh,
Unless it came to saving your life, of course. I'm sure.
I
wants to
got
do
a 7 because I have a -1 modifier to strength.
Yep. It
A
squiggles right out of your hands and starts
Can I-
chewing bacon, albeit
can I-
very contently.
Can I
Okay,
do it?
anyway, my question was, why would this student, if we needed this key to get through this door, why would this student offer? Would they know about Lily? Isn't that a little kind of horribly suspicious? Or shouldn't we be able to get into this door without Lily because this student just randomly offered to get you in? They
But
should.
Garrus did tell you this door has been there for a while.
Okay,
But this
Garrus.
student is telling us that they can get us in.
Garrus, what were you gonna say about why Lily's the
Oh.
key?
Because she's a Geldin.
A what?
Geldin.
A Geldin.
What's
Well,
that?
a Geldin.
They've been dead forever.
Ah,
No offense.
help.
And Lily just kind of looks very sad.
What is a Geldin?
They're a kind of a
I've never heard of
primordial
that.
race of humanoids who lived
Oh.
here.
I mean, she doesn't look like any different than like an elf or a human that I've seen,
Well,
right?
Haven't people called her a dragon?
she probably has scales and things, yeah?
I don't think we saw her have scales.
You did.
We
Did
did?
she call herself a
Definitely
dragon?
did.
Doesn't she
Oh.
have like Aura-ish
She has
scales?
patches of scales, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes you have scales.
so
That's no
what?
big
No,
deal.
you
I've got horns. You've got horns.
I'm a goat.
I got psoriasis.
I'm not.
Oh my god!
If you are a family member suffering from mesothelioma,
Fuck.
Okay, so
Then Garrus
so what?
Sorry.
So what if she's a Geldin? What does that mean? Like, can Geldins open these doors?
Yes.
Is it specifically
Probably.
her, or is it like anyone?
I think it's a general Geldin entryway. It's an old
Hmm.
ruin. And literally nothing has ever gotten in there.
Are they older than you?
No, but I've only been here for about 5 millennia. And they're at least older than that.
Garrus was born at the dawn of time.
Yes.
So you'd have to be pretty old to be older than him. All his balls.
So,
I suppose that this secret area beneath the school could have been built up around that door, and therefore would be what we might refer to as a red herring.
Oh, maybe.
What did Scott say?
See, if no one was able to enter this door that was built, and then the school emerged around it, then whatever was built sort of around the door itself could also be classified as secret, correct? So perhaps what the student was referring to is some sort of how should I put this? How should I put this? Urban explorer haven. And
Oh my god.
Beautiful.
Wait, so what's Scout implying? I kind of missed
Scout,
what.
Scout is implying that like what the student was telling them was like
Like,
maybe the student isn't being necessarily like duplicitous, but that the school just kind of like built up around this.
Is the student just suggesting an exciting place to go exploring and not really like? Is that what you're trying to say? Like,
that the student wouldn't be like, oh yeah, like the secret library is definitely a magical place you want to get to, but then it's like some like a fucking like forbidden basement that was just like.
So you fucking
God,
like,
The chamber.
Hey, you're
Our
recapping
secrets.
like my favorite thing.
yes.
It's the Chamber of Secrets.
I'm renaming it to Forbidden.
I mean, it's really fun to explore like old creepy places. So that could
Spoken
be.
like a
Yeah,
true
but how did they
adventurer.
know it was a library then?
Did he know there was a library?
Said it was a
I
library.
didn't even know it was a library, Garrus says.
But that's what I mean.
Didn't they
is that
specifically
the
say
door
it was
we
a
are
library?
looking for and the library that the student is entering are not in fact the same place, but that one contains the other.
Oh, secrets within secrets.
Or maybe this disgruntled student is trying to get a
Secrets
spell.
within secrets.
Tempo's
love
eyes
it.
are like wide. She's like looking into.
I
the
can just imagine Temple like steepling her fingers
Yeah.
at the breakfast table.
She's trying to pretend like she's like an investigator. She's
There's
like,
still like
"Oh."
maple syrup and pancakes in the corner of her mouth.
Yes.
This at least I can say, if that student was in cahoots with Liana Riula and her ilk, there is no reason that he would not have reported us to her as soon as she emerged in the room with us.
I like that word, cahoots.
Me too. I
Martin
think.
uses it all
Oh.
the time.
Deumos, do you want to be
That's
in
a good
cahoots with me?
Aren't
we
we
be in
already
cahoots?
kind of in cahoots together? I mean,
Hell yes.
I feel
But
like
then,
we
like,
are
it's-
in cahoots.
That's true.
If the cops ask, none of us are.
That's how it
That's
goes.
just for us.
Ember, I understand that this undertaking might be very dangerous and therefore alarming to you. I do want to reiterate that if you are not, if you
I'm
prefer to
just
preserve
trying to
your
be
safety,
cautious.
that I would not begrudge you if you chose to stay behind.
Look at this shit.
I'm just wondering if we're walking into a trap. I'm gonna go regardless. I'm just wondering if this is something we should be very suspicious of. If he knows somehow that the only way we could get in is with a person no one's supposed to know we have.
What
but
the?
obviously they do know that we have because they know her name.
Are we
Garrus
talking about?
literally is just like, I did tell you it's a Gelden ruin, right?
Yeah, but the student didn't know we had
The
Lily.
student
I
didn't.
wouldn't trust anyone
That
at a
student
magic
didn't-
Are you
academy. They could know
confusing?
things beyond things.
Are you confusing the letter and the student? Because the letter mentioned information the student did not mention.
I'm mentioning that the student was like, I can get you into this specifically library. The letter
this-
saying she's a key to something didn't necessarily mean the library, but if this library is only accessible with Lily, then how did he know about Lily, and how did he know we were supposed to be able to get in there?
I'm going cross-eyed. Let's finish breakfast.
I don't.
Then go.
I don't
I
think
don't
he
think
knew it.
about Lily.
I don't think. Yeah, Steve.
He
I don't
never
think he.
mentioned Lily.
The
I
the
promise
letter
you.
does also say that no one at the academy. I'm saying this like we don't all like kill ourselves. The letter does also say that like no one at the academy knows about the wealth of knowledge that they're on.
Ember, I think that guy was just a jackass who might have known about like a basement. I don't think he knows that much.
He said library though. Didn't he say library? And then we suddenly need
I
Lily
mean,
to get in there. I just think it's fishy.
maybe there is a library, but then like maybe
You do know that Polly Shore on your enchantment school tour told you there is no library down there.
I mean, maybe there is a library and you pull a secret book and then it opens a secret bookcase to the secret door that Lily has to open by like kissing it or something. I don't know why she has to like.
Such a good story.
But if the student said library, but we could only get in with Lily.
I'll be
think
entirely
we're
honest.
overthinking it.
The door that we need to use Lily to get into is not going to be inside the school.
The door that we
'Cause,
need
like-
to get Lily,
That
use
would
Lily
make
to
me
get
less
into is going to be beyond the sewer door that rando student number 17 knows about.
Because why would the school build an entrance to a door that they're not able to open? Why would they like map that into their school plan?
Because it's a cult.
It does it.
I think you're creating stories where there aren't any.
That's like
I
placing
mean,
Hogwarts on top of the Chamber
how
of
many-
Secrets
how
instead of the
many
Chamber of Secrets
times-
being built thereafter.
How many times have we? I mean, already we've known each other like what, a couple weeks, and then we've already found like 2 cults. There's a lot of the cults. She's got a good point.
I guess that's true.
Just in case we have forgotten, because it has been a while. You know the entrance to the sewers below the school is a good 70 to 80 feet below the school. The school is very much built on a cliff. The sewers are not necessarily just school related.
Oh.
Like,
Also, that's
the school is built above it, true.
These
Not
are all
necessarily specifically above it.
These are all old-timey sewers. The gross kind.
I don't
Alright,
like
are there any other kind of sewers?
I'm putting my boots on. Let's get going.
The semi-gross
I
kind.
wonder
So
if
are
we're
we
gonna
just-
find catacombs with all the skulls in it and shit like France.
That is
Packing up my
particularly
backpack.
to the region of
A
France.
Honestly-
skull crown?
Garrett's just like,
Some
get
cheese.
your tetanus shots before you go in.
Honestly, if we went to like some crazy ruin or like spooky abandoned sewer and we didn't find the skull, was it even worth it?
I reckon not.
Steve
Maybe
and I
the real
agree for
skulls were the
once.
friends we made along the way.
Do you know any skulls?
Seen a few in my day.
Oh, Garrus, have you ever known someone who was a flying, floating skull?
Tons of them. They're called demi liches. They're little fucks.
Are they fun? Are they fun to hang out with? Or are they
No.
terrible? Oh, I
hate
thought
them.
they might be terrible. Do they tell good jokes? When they laugh, do
No.
they chat their little jaw? Do they do that?
They do that. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I've been the patron to several of them. They're terrible.
Oh,
Well, that sounds
they're-
like you put yourself in that situation.
they're your
I
kids.
did, and I regret it. Oh,
Maybe you should be more discerning to your applicants.
well, I know that now.
How does one become a flying, floating, flaming skull?
Lots of necromancy. Boy, howdy.
Oof.
I could get you a book.
No, thank you. I don't want nothing to do with any of that crazy
A
stuff.
starter book.
The Starter's Guide to Necromancy.
First, you gotta be a lich first, and then once you collect a lot of souls, then you can go to demi-lichdom.
So you want to be a lich, huh?
What are the pros and cons of being a lich?
Charging up
Buddy.
as a floating skull be kind of a failure state of a lich and not like an end.
Depends on which edition you're playing.
Which edition or Lich edition?
Like,
Sorry.
Exactly.
Holy fuck.
I wish I was dead.
At this point, Saffron has already continued the quest, finished it, returned with the reward.
I got my
Okay,
keys
so-
and I'm like ready to go. I'm at the door.
Yeah,
It's
well,
like
let's
real
actually
life.
say-
Has Lily been practicing her swordsmanship? I asked that like I'm not sure. Yeah, I asked her that in character.
Oh, literally, she's like, oh, every day. I really love it. I don't think I'm
Aw.
getting much better at it though.
It takes a lot of time.
Yeah. It's not something
Grandpa
you
once
seem to
told
be
me-
doing quickly.
Grandpa once told me that to be good at something, you had to do it for like 10 billion hours. No, 10,000. Billion's too many. It was 10,000, which is still a lot.
We have been distracted with the endeavor of this journey, but rest assured, upon our return, I'm sure one of us would be happy to instruct you. I will do so myself, if necessary.
You can
So-
always take Easy Street like Steve. Just get a patron.
Oh, don't do that.
Yeah, don't do
Unless
that.
it's me.
Could you be
Don't listen
Steve's
to him.
patron?
No, Steve's
Ember
patron.
looks very interested all of a sudden.
And I also have something to ask Saffron, who seems like the
I
most.
wanna hear
What
Derek
were you
wants to
saying?
say.
Yeah, Derek, what were you gonna say?
He actually cuts himself off.
No.
I'll leave that to Steve.
It's a living.
Wow.
Steve says it's a limit like a fucking Flintstones appliance dinosaur, and then
That's what I
fucking
am.
sips more
That's what he
whiskey or whatever the
is.
fuck he's drinking.
That's what he
The
is,
drinky
though.
drinky bird, but with whiskey, and it's an alcoholic.
Oh god.
Moses.
The tobacco chewing alcoholic.
It's both his spit
What
cup
was
and
what
his
was
drink
Scout
cup.
gonna ask Saffron?
It's like a funny thing, but hopefully
Oh,
like moves forward. But like, Scout asks Saffron if the sewers are particularly laden, if perhaps she could ride on Saffron's shoulders just to cross over.
oh,
Oh.
She's very short. Right.
oh!
now.
You don't want to be like super deep in that stuff.
That sounds like a good plan. Let's.
Ember asks the same thing of Tempo. She doesn't want to step in the poop.
Yeah,
Well,
I
I
actually
mean-
say, you all have prestidigitation, yeah?
I do have
Prestidigitation, no.
pants.
I
Well,
am.
his hands are gonna be in the
Spanish me
shit.
poop 'em.
I am
Very
at how you
tall.
say.
Garrus, I'm currently about 3 feet tall.
Well, yeah, you're a gnome.
I'm on what you call magic stupid. I don't know how to do that.
What you call that?
Fair enough.
I can turn invisible or turn into somebody else.
Garrus digs
But I
around in
can't
his
do that.
backpack and throws someone a wand. Give me 1 second. Actually, we'll throw Deumos a wand and say, it's packed with prestidigitation. You'll need it.
All right.
It fucking
just
sinks
stows
in
it.
there.
She stows it. Fucking prestidigitation wand. How
It actually-
useful.
It has unlimited charges.
Oh yes.
Because it's a cantrip.
Yep.
Yes.
God bless.
Oh,
Now Deumos can always be in style. This is actually really good.
Ember,
Derek,
like,
did you
I
plan
look-
this? Did you plan
Wait.
this?
No, I just rolled a d8.
Oh my
Ember
god.
looks
Do-
sidelong at Garrus and is like, you know they're not going to share that, right?
do you have
What?
another
I
one?
don't know. No, not of that.
Oh,
Because Deimos
I mean,
doesn't
if the
share.
situation comes,
He
wow,
opens his
Wow.
satchel.
wow.
Well, there's really nothing else safe in here except books.
do you have a wand that?
I see.
Hmm.
All right.
Just saying, someone who tried to hide the shit before.
You want a flat stone? I mean, I'm carrying
I'll
it
get you a
here for
stone.
you.
Get you
You
a
want
stone
it?
by
You want a
5
stone?
PM.
It's just a big stone, flat stone. If you really want it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. This is uncomfortable. Anyways.
So my boots are ready to be going.
I'm heading out the
I'm gonna-
door. See you guys there.
I'm gonna scoop up
Have
Scout
fun, you
and let's
guys.
go.
Golly. All right. Well,
Thank you, Saffron.
Tem-
I do.
Tempo just watches this.
Necessary for the sewage, but thank you.
Tempo watches this really weirdly weird tense exchange, and then people start leaving, and she just sits there, and she's like, "Wow, well, thanks for breakfast, Garrus. Please don't mess
Hey,
with
no
any of my
problem.
stuff."
Everyone make sure to gear up Lily. This means you as well. I shout as like Saffron is carrying me.
Yeah, Lily's actually right behind you.
What are you gonna do while we're gone?
Oh, probably read. I have a
What
lot
do you
to
have
catch
to
up on.
read?
Or possibly go around town.
Do Do you think people will be weirded out that you look like a goat?
So in front of you, Garrus snaps his fingers and fully transforms into a human man.
Is he
Is
cute?
he hot?
He's extremely handsome.
Ember's
Oh.
People just asked that.
Wow.
Is it like 4 of us?
You make a
And
pretty,
Garrus will say,
good human
I'm
man.
not going to run around as a goat.
Oh, you changed your voice.
Well,
That's weird.
it comes with the well, it comes with the territory,
Does
frankly.
he happen to look like Emmerich now?
He looks nothing like Emmerich.
Garrus
That's
just doesn't
that's
want to
a-
sound like a giant
that's a-
nerd. That's
That's a
all.
pretty
shit.
good. That's a pretty good glamour you got going. I like it. Good job. Okay, don't mess with
This
any
is
of my
not a
stuff.
glamour. What an insult.
I don't know. I'm not. I just told you I'm magic stupid. Glamour, disguise, like full polymorph, whatever. I don't know. I don't know any of it.
I
Fair
can't
enough.
ask my question because I'm already outside with Saffron.
All right. Well, goodbye. Don't. Please don't try. Please try not to vomit maggots onto any of my things.
I doubt
don't-
anyone's gonna ask me any
don't-
No
precision
whispering
knowledge.
dark secrets over my clothes,
Don't
please.
don't get locked inside another like tomb again, please. Okay, bye bye. And I walk out, like slam the door.
Ember's like lagging behind, like kind of like staring, like, hey.
Are we bringing? We're not bringing the owlbear with us for a stealth mission, are we?
No. She's like,
Okay.
can you take care of
We actually
Oh,
noticed that
we
in the
were-
yard, a ball is being thrown for the owlbear and it's
Aw.
playing.
She like leaves a list of instructions with the caretakers and like feeding like schedules and training schedules and shit. She's like, take really good care of him, okay?
I mean, they don't respond because they're just constructs, but they seem to be really enjoying the owlbear.
Definitely gives them something to do besides clean a house.
Okay, so are we just like in the walk into the sewers and just walk in and just go?
No, we're gonna get some overalls and dress as sewer worker. Then we're
What?
gonna walk
Good
into
idea.
the sewer.
I mean, that's a pretty good plan. They'll never suspect a thing.
Yeah, Lily's
Is
like,
that-
are we
is that-
actually getting in disguise?
No, it was a thought
Oh.
though.
Ember like has this chest of school uniforms from before that we apparently didn't need, and is like, well, if we need them, here's this whole pile of school uniforms in all y'all
Well-
sizes.
Nothing screams delinquent like a school uniform, so I'll be skipping that.
Wow, we got a lot of judgment going around today.
Is there like a
Hot
JoJo?
take.
We could wait for nightfall.
Is there like a Jotaro style delinquent outfit that I can wear?
With like a weird hat that like mushes into your hair.
Yeah, it looks like a hair.
God,
hat.
yes.
So Scout does suggest that we could wait until nightfall, but Shay suggests that if we do, we just time skip.
Yeah. I mean,
If
maybe
we
we
wait-
I mean,
can have a,
unless there's anything pressing you guys want to do in town, I will just time skip.
maybe we can have some
Time skip, you say?
daytime, like like watching, or not watching, but just like look at it while it's not night to see like what
Yeah.
kind of what the scenario is going on around.
What was
it.
his name? Lyle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Lyle Lovelace. I have it
Lyle
written down in my
Lovelace showed
notes.
you where exactly the sewer entrance was. And it's just kind of like on the road on the way to the docks. Kind of back in a little overgrown patch. Nothing crazy. That being said, if you guys are just going to creepily sit around all day,
That seems a
If
little weird.
Ember
I
will
don't-
sit there and train.
I don't think we're gonna
Wait,
sit by the some fucking
you
sewer
cannot go
entrance.
back once you have left the estate.
Can
We can't.
have we left?
Yes.
Well, if we don't want to like stick out like a big Thor thumb, I think we should probably like not sit here.
Fawkes would like to go to the school at some to take a peek see since they have yet to go there.
Oh yeah, you're just going into the school?
Yeah, I'm just gonna see what it's like to apply for a license. What I gotta do.
Oh yeah, Ashley will just. You were actually just let right through the gate. Cause I imagine you talked to them
Nice.
before, right?
Yeah, probably at some point.
If I remember your backstory correctly, you were on a quest for them, anyways.
Yarp.
So Ashley will kind of just be like, "Hey, how's it going?"
Hey, so I'm just here to update my resume, I guess.
All right. She opens a file. She's like, "What was your name again?" Sorry, I do.
Fawkes.
Right.
Would
And she kind of roots through a desk drawer that clearly is holding way more than just a desk drawer should, and pulls out your file and is like, "Yeah, just feel free to update it however you please." She hands you a pen. Any questions or anything?
If I how long will it take for someone?
What was the question?
How long will it take for someone to review the updates? To mark progress on my way towards a license.
She kind of opens up her own book and opens to a tab. She says probably about 2 days.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna take like the form and like take it elsewhere and fill it out and everything.
Yeah, go for it. You're welcome to sit down wherever.
Brad. So
That
Fawkes is
sounds
basically
great.
gonna is gonna fill out the form and like spend their day kind of running around the school, just kind of looking at things. Nothing particular though, so we can kind of just skip over towards other things.
Anyone else doing shit with the day?
Can I ask Lily something?
Yeah.
So I guess we're like, I don't know if we're like just kind of walking around killing time, but I'll turn to Lily and be like, so like from whatever you were a long time ago, did you have like the ocean to look at and stuff and fish and stuff?
She doesn't actually remember really. She's like, I think we ate a lot of fish. Sounds right. I don't remember a view.
Well then, we got to go to look at the ocean right now, and I'm gonna grab her hand and I'm gonna walk to the dock to like the seaside. Is there like a lookout point we could go to?
Please tell me there's like a whole Coney Island.
Oh god.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely some lookouts. Let me
Or
see
like a
where
lighthouse we
exactly
could
take
climb
her.
or something, like anything that's like just cool and not like a fucking like dock work or like,
I would
not,
say
like an
right here is a
okay.
fairly substantially large lighthouse you could go
Like,
up.
is it like something we can go to without people? Like, it's not like guarded or anything. It's like people
It's
can go
not
there.
guarded.
Like a
You do
tourist
suspect
area.
you shouldn't be there, but like
Oh well, whatever.
you are well traveled and you know fucking no one guards this lighthouse.
Yeah, I definitely. Oh, I absolutely snuck into this lighthouse before.
Yeah,
Okay.
like you've definitely been here a time or two.
Okay, so I guess I'll walk Lily and whoever else wants to go along to the lighthouse, and we can climb up there.
I'll like I don't know
Sure.
what Saffron's doing today, but I'll stick with Saffron.
Saffron, what are you doing
I'll go
today?
with you, Thomasy.
Okay.
Oh.
I figure we should at least be in pairs, and that's why.
Also, you're on Saffron's shoulders. You don't have much control.
That's true. I think I am still being carried by Saffron.
You can,
That's
you
hilarious.
can calm
Scout is-
down if you want. I'm not gonna
Scout is currently the Ratatouille rat in the
Yeah, I was gonna say
situation.
other gnomes kind of give you guys the stink eye. Like really?
Oh.
Like we get it. We're short, but
You're lessening the rest of us
unnecessary.
by doing this.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't do this to us.
Kind of like
Have some fucking dignity.
God, I had an idea.
For the first time in her life, Scout feels shame.
Oh.
Sorry, Sue.
Oh, we should like find out what the fuck was going on in this town.
Ember wants to take Vaila and go to the pet store and get just like training chews and like various training materials from the pets.
It's interesting you say that. The pet store is gone.
Oh. Like it was outdoor, right? So the fact that it's not like a building. I say if the whole building's gone, that's a really concerning turn
She's
of
gonna
events.
ask around if there's like a not tent version of a pet store kind
like, well, there's a. Yeah, I mean, you would get a lot of direction to like a
hunting
animal
store, or
husbandry store.
yeah, something like
She'll
that.
go there and get some kind of like training
They
things.
have stuff for
They might not.
dogs.
She'll give it a try.
Yeah,
This is like a
you
free
know,
day.
just like that
Big-
animal we have, a dog.
Yeah.
Big dog.
Extra large
Very,
dog.
very
She's
big
like a
dog.
dog.
And she gets a whole bunch of like the parrot like chew things where they like chew
They
on
do
like
not
the
have parrot equipment here.
no.
No.
I don't think they're gonna have
They
a
don't
lot
have
of like sweet
wizard
toys and
familiar
stuff.
equipment.
I have a feeling that the modern pet trade industry is very different than the fantasy pet trade.
I feel like you could
Yes.
probably get like leashes and like stuff, or like
Yeah, you can get like leashes, saddles, like
Barding.
plows,
She'll get a
barding.
maybe-
she'll get the largest adjustable harness leash she can find for like a big ass dog.
All right, it'd be like 15 gold.
You have to give them your measurements and meds.
15 gold.
That's a very big harness.
made out of the
It's a
That
finest
very
ain't coming out of
leather.
Vaila's
adjustable
pocket.
No, she has 15 left probably. Let me see.
Here's the rest of your gold on that.
Training materials are very important, and she wants. Yeah, that's half of my remaining money. I have 35.
Gold.
Holy
Oh,
shit!
Jesus.
Should sell some cigarettes.
God.
Yeah, out behind the
Fucking
bleachers at the high
Letterkenny
school.
out here.
Just fucking. Steve goes to the bar of the man he killed to sell cigarettes.
God,
Hey, about,
just further
What
disrespect.
you doing for your day?
I don't know. Probably just like walk around town looking for places to gamble or play cards or whatever.
So since this is a heinously expensive harness, does it also have something like the prestidigitation pants had on it, like some kind of maybe protective spell to protect your dog from?
Oh hell no!
She's got conned, I'm pretty
It's
sure.
it's just a handmade leather harness. It's very durable, very well made.
Better go all the way to bear size.
Derek, is there any like casino-like place here?
Definitely. You
I'm
don't
gonna go
think they're
there.
legal in any capacity, but they definitely exist.
I'm gonna look for one of them.
All right. What's a good roll for that? Just give me a d20.
Okay.
Might have been Glamis.
Oh. Actually,
Whammo. 2.
I don't know. Before you say anything, I'm gonna use one of my new warlock patron abilities.
Okay.
Future bargain. I get to reroll a d20 or roll another d20, choosing the higher one. And if I roll that same number again on my next roll, I have to choose the lower number.
Okay.
The one before. Let's do it again. Fuck me.
What?
5.
Well,
Alrighty. You actually don't find anywhere to gamble. You find some taverns that you're pretty sure probably run some gambling stuff, but you just didn't ask in the right way that they don't think you're like a cop or something.
Damn. Well,
Oh,
Are
they
you a
think you're a
cop?
narc. They think you're
All
a
I got-
narc.
it's like sitting there and it says all you have to say is I'm not a cop. And it's like, are you a cop? And you're like, I'm a cop.
and then you're like, oh shit, wait, I meant no.
Oh, fuck.
Anyway,
I
Saffron,
ain't a
what'd you say
cop.
you were doing?
I wanted to try to see if we can find out what's going on in the city, because wasn't there like weird things happening?
Yeah. So a ton of the guards that you saw at Millvale are here.
Uh-oh.
A ton of guards wearing that same standard, which is kind of like very nice hands cupping a lit candle.
And they're from Mirabar, right?
I never
Correct.
noticed how nice those hands were.
Very lovingly crafted hands.
Mm.
It's lit.
It's fucking lit, fam. That's their slogan. It's written in ancient Elven on their tabards.
This says it's lit, fam.
That's lit, fam.
I'm gonna put that
It's
in the
litness
notes.
paper.
That's definitely not real. It actually says nothing on their tabard. It just says that. Yeah, you kind of just see them stationed places, sitting and eating, hanging out.
They're like other people taking notice of them.
Nah, they don't seem too fussed.
Nobody's like concernicus about their sudden appearance.
Say
Is it a
concernicus?
Yeah.
Concernicus.
Is it a sudden appearance?
It is a bit of a sudden appearance, but they did chase off the people Liana brought with her, and you think people are good with that.
Oh, so nobody liked Liana.
No one likes the Reals in this town, at least.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
aren't they based in Neverwinter?
They are.
That's right.
What? I want to know what their beef with the Reals is, but I'm not sure how to get that information.
Yeah.
Without just asking them directly by walking up
What's
to them.
your,
So what's your beef with the
why you hate
Reals?
that bitch? Yeah.
Maybe. Oh, could we go like back to the Timora temple and like
Yeah, let's
talk to them? Maybe they can let us know what these mirror boys are doing here.
Who's Lily with, Derek? Who's Lily teaming up with?
Lily actually went with Tempo.
Tempo and Deumos
I think
and
it's
Lily.
Oh, that's right. They went to the beach.
Went to see the lighthouse.
Sunset episode.
Yep.
We'll get our beach episode eventually.
Yeah, there will be a
God.
episode at some point.
That's gonna be such a good episode.
Right. Yeah, let's go talk to the Goliaths in the
I'm
Timora
just
temple.
imagining the Summer Mercury skin from Overwatch as Steve. He's just fucking
God.
Swim trunks, cowboy hat.
just pass out on the sand, getting a fucking sunburn.
Good, it's real good.
Still wearing his boots.
Oh.
Never take off the boots.
That's disgusting.
Keep me safe at
Steve
night.
definitely has athlete's foot.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
Did you say hell yeah? You do not hell yeah.
True to form.
Hell yeah, athlete's foot.
I'm just Vaila's dressed exactly the same, just with like her shoes off. She's just like sitting there with like completely fully clothed, but she's got like putting her feet in the sand. Anyway, I'm
Does
sorry.
Vaila
Keep
have
going.
other clothes?
No.
Exactly.
You right.
What was Saffron doing? Sorry, I
Going
was.
to the
Beach?
Timora temple.
You go there.
To see Patrick Dempsey.
It's pretty quiet. You just kind of see Henry still outside doing repairs. Gregory is inside reading.
Which one did we talk to before? Was it Gregory?
Yeah.
Gregory.
And Henry was the outside, the new guy outside.
He's like, yeah, he's the newer dude. You see him just kind of diligently working on re-roofing the place.
Okay, well can I go talk to Gregory some?
Yeah. He's kind of reading right in the entryway there. And he says, oh, hey, how's it going?
Hey.
How's the city treating you?
It's a little better now that we're not like being hunted down.
Sounds like it would be a bit of an improvement.
just a little.
He kind of says jokingly.
So like, speaking of not being hunted down anymore, I noticed that the Riol guards aren't around anymore. Hoping you might be able to let me know what happened there, if you happen to know.
My guess, a bunch of guys from Mirabar came in. I'm sure you've seen them around. They've got the sigil of Marion Dell. And chased them out.
Daddy.
The sigil of who now?
Mariandel.
Is that one word or is it
Would
like
you
the
would you
Mariandel?
spell that and
Gregory's like, why don't we just write it down for you? He says it's kind of a newer faith as far as I'm concerned.
What does Mariandel do?
I don't know much about it, but for the most part, seems like a pretty altruistic faith. Mariandel, as far as I know, is the goddess of bountiful light.
Huh.
Lucky?
I believe that.
Co,
Please
no.
What did Ko just say?
It's a 14 Final Fantasy 14 joke.
Oh.
Please go Scout.
Sorry.
Continue, Scout.
No, you're fine.
I want to ask this in a way that works. My understanding is that rivalries sometimes arise between people of different faiths or those who are not faithful in the same way. And I was wondering, perhaps, what is the Mirabarian soldiers' beef, as it were, with the Real
God.
family?
God bless Scout.
God.
I love her.
Yeah, Gregory actually cracks up a little bit. It's like, look, man, I'm not even sure myself, but there was a pretty big clash when they came in the morning, and then Liana kind of slipped out, took her men with her.
Did they do battle?
I don't necessarily think they did battle, but there was kind of a scuffle at the at the checkpoint gate, and a lot of people were on Mirabar's side because it's been quite the bear to get in and out of the city with Liana doing her bullshit. Gregory just kind of flatly says,
I fucking love Gregory.
I really love Gregory as well.
He's like
I
the
do
most. Sorry, go.
No, go for it.
I'm not role playing you. Go ahead. I was just commenting. It's not important.
Oh no, my comment was just like I do feel that in some ways that was our fault. I must apologize.
no, it's not your fault. they would have found some other reason to cause a fuss.
Have they been fuss causing for a while here?
I've been fuss causing for centuries.
Oh.
Fuss cousin.
How interesting. I had in fact assumed that our situation was unique. It seems that is not the case.
They've always got their toes dipped in some strange business. People that
Someone's
claim to
cracking
summon
open
gods
one.
usually are dealing in some kind of dirty trades. I don't trust them.
A little strange. Not good. Beans.
Yeah. Any other questions for old Gregory?
Old Greg.
I think that was.
That was not an intentional joke, but I appreciate it.
They're
Oh,
Greg,
Greg.
like cultural equivalent in Waterdeep.
God bless. Maybe.
Oh, please no.
You are going to the
Please, no,
sewers.
actually.
You
Oh
use
no!
washes. Make an
What
assessment.
Messed up.
what else can we ask here at the Timora Temple? There's got to be something.
I feel. What did you happen to know what the Mira boys are doing in town?
Computer boys.
The Mira boys. Greg is like, I'm not entirely sure.
Have they like been here before? It seems like a
Not
big presence.
not en masse. I mean, this is almost like invasion force level, but no one seems to be too fussed about it. So I'm guessing it is amicable, at least.
Are you concerned about it?
Yes.
A little strange.
I don't trust this many. Well, paladins and clerics in one spot from a faith very far away from here. Mariandel is definitely a niche faith.
Is it odd that saying it's niche? Is it odd for there to be this many followers of
I mean, have you seen a temple here for her?
Ava?
The answer would be no, you haven't.
Is it like only up in nearby then?
Pretty much.
He said it was like
How?
new?
Oh, maybe I know this, so I won't have to actually ask in character. But if I don't know, I'll ask in character. How have trade and diplomatic relations been between Waterdeep and Mirabar? Is that common knowledge, or is that something I should ask?
It's common knowledge. You know it's been fine ever since the war has ended. You know that it's so far north that Neverwinter deals with them a lot more. It's kind of unusual for them to be this far south, but it's not unheard of.
They've
Certainly not like an aggression.
it would be too easy if they had said something about their interest in the town, wouldn't it?
Eric's P.
Thanks, Derek.
No problem.
I like that Derek just gets up to mid.
He's
Alright.
walking around the whole time,
He
so
is. He like paces around the whole apartment.
I do. I can't sit still. But yeah, he said it would be a little too easy if that were the case. But no one's ever forthright about their intentions, are they?
I usually do not see any reason to lie.
He says, I suppose that's fair.
Somewhere Tempo smiles.
somewhere
Because-
Tempo is smiling at the
I
sunset.
guess he would
Because-
also
because-
kind of be like, what were you gonna say, Tempo?
I was just because Tempo thinks Scout never lies. That was a joke.
So he also would kind of be like, so you're an orc, and you're still a gnome?
Yes, it seems that I am currently bound to this form.
How fascinating.
It
quite
has
the-
been a little difficult.
I can imagine that's quite an adjustment given your previous form. How's gnome life treating you?
Gnome life.
Gnome life.
Hashtag gnome life.
Hashtag gnome life. I kind of want a blog of Scout now. Just everything Scout. But just like hashtags.
The scouts.
I just
Her
imagine.
Instagram, her fucking Instagram.
I just imagine like a little gnome girl with like a sideways baseball cap and huge sunglasses.
Oh.
Oh, that's
Oh,
Gnome life.
cute. Anyway, I cannot voice too many complaints. I am certain that if I had been on my own, it would have been more difficult to adjust. However, the height has been a bit of an issue.
Yeah.
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 It's just the Goliath. The
As you're
Goliath.
just over like his kneecap. He's like, couldn't even imagine.
It's
been that
so,
short
like,
since I was a baby.
Crane, they're there to talk to him.
It's fucking huge.
She's like, I was like,
Can you hear me?
Scout's just like, hello.
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 Mr.
love it.
Obama.
But it has certainly been a different experience in both treatment and bodily functions.
Oh.
yeah. I guess you have to deal with those now. You just kind of like laugh.
Man, that shit sucks.
Like, it's really pretty miserable.
Oh. I have enjoyed chocolate, however.
That's the good shit. Actually, he's like, hold on a sec. And he just kind of hands you like half a bar of delicious dark chocolate.
Oh wow, he's just walking up that dark chocolate. Wow.
Thanks, Gregory. My
Like,
eyes
this is the good
light
shit.
up. Scout's eyes light up.
Yeah.
He's happy.
Her,
Time to get
Her-
chocolate
her
turn.
one vice
Chocolate.
One fight.
Scout has no vices except chocolate. They're a perfect character. Oh.
Anyways,
I don't know. Scout probably says something I can't figure out how to out a character, so I'm just gonna summarize it. That it has been quite a while that they've been stuck in this form now, so they do wonder when retaining their original will be possible. However, they can't voice any complaints. So it is like they're not like, oh, I really can't wait for Warforged now, but
kind of like might as well enjoy it while you can. Anyways, any other questions or anything for Gregory?
Oh, my dude, thanks for chatting with us.
Yeah, no problem. Always here.
I guess Scout will leave a tithe.
Oh, he actually really appreciates it. Says thank you very much.
Yay. Saffron, carry me away! She'll walk.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like...
All I can think of is fucking, alright, Saffron, kill these fools!
Alright, Sable Company, kill this clown!
Kill these clowns!
I thought that was what Tempo actually said once.
I don't think she ever said. I don't think Tempo is yet to say, but
If
she will.
Tempo ever said kill these clowns?
She has
that would
not
be
said
so
kill
good.
these clowns.
hope
But if we ever have to fight clowns, she'll
I
say
was
it.
just gonna say, I really hope that it's never have to be said literally.
Did anyone sit by the entrance of the sewer?
I assume
I
we
think
were
anyone
here for
did.
a little while.
I assume Ember
God.
would have been back way earlier before everybody else waiting for them because she only bought like rawhide shoes and a fucking harness, so she would be waiting for.
Honest to God, I was gonna say Vaila just sits by wherever we're going to go and waits patiently.
That's totally fair. You did not speak up, so I believe. Roll a perception check.
9.
You weren't one of the ones that went into the school, right?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
That was Tempo.
It was me,
Tempo,
and-
Deumos.
Yeah, Tempo, Scout, Deumos.
Well, I took Vaila with me to the pet store, or I mentioned it earlier. Would I be back?
But Vaila didn't actually
Vaila
say she
didn't agree
went.
to it, and Vaila
Okay.
said they just sat there. That being
I
said,
mean, Vaila would literally go to the sewers just because it's Vaila.
I think
Yeah,
Vaila
you
just be out there like growing mushrooms. On, like,
Wonder if I can
wow.
find some gross sewer mushrooms that I can do something.
Vaila, you did not notice anything really.
Big
Kinda
shot.
sat
But
there for a
something
while.
probably happened, and now we have to live with it.
Correct.
Something happened, but no one saw it.
The one person who was there was too engrossed with the mushrooms.
I
happening.
probably
you
was like,
found-
sup.
You found a very rare fungal colony, and you were just into it.
I may have actually
Vaila-
noticed it. I just didn't notice it was actually something to take note of.
Vaila,
That's also fair.
Vaila's state of mind is constantly lost in the sauce. And by
It
sauce,
is-
I mean mushrooms.
It is among the
Okay.
fung.
Among the fung, yes.
Mushroom sauce.
Rican?
What? How does if I may ask, if it's not too much of pain for other people, how does Lily react to
That
being
is
on
the
top of a
last thing I was
lighthouse?
going to get to.
Oh,
Lily
okay.
is- Yeah, no. You guys were up next.
Oh fuck! I have a +7 in perception. I'm sorry.
Oh,
What does that
so
make your score?
Actually, roll a 16.
Oh, okay.
Jesus.
Ween, you-
That went
Drastic
from
fucking difference.
yeah, that went
Real
from
life
nine-
perception, not good.
Nine is below medium, and then
I
you
was
have
just
a
like,
16, which is above a high.
Ween,
Like,
while being
A
among
9
the
plus
fung,
what? 2? Can't be
literally
much.
Noticed like 4 students from the academy go in the sewers.
oh.
Well-
Aw, shit.
she's just like, that's nice. She goes back to what
Have fun storming the sailors.
Have
snitch
fun
on 'em.
storming the castle. Think they have not a chance.
You, Lily is absolutely like breathtaken by the view.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say the weather is perfect.
Fuck yes.
You can see ships coming into the harbor. It's a great breeze. You guys just have the most wonderful view of the Southern Sea.
You've never seen the ocean before?
I mean, possibly, but I certainly don't remember
See,
it.
I kind of
She
regret that
says.
I'm not Ash because I could be playing my Game Boy right now.
Yeah.
Just be at this beautiful sunset. She just has like her Game Boy out.
Oh.
Got her switch out.
Yeah.
What? Did they even have the ocean back then?
She takes a moment to.
I'm
She takes a
sorry.
moment to pause, and it's just like, I mean, I hope so.
I hope so too, because that's pretty wild for all that water to show up, even after all those thousands of years.
I wish Garrus were here and just be like, I mean, life wouldn't have made it too far without the ocean. Man.
Tempo doesn't know about that.
But Lily seems completely taken aback. She is loving it.
This is one of my favorite parts of being in Waterdeep. It's because you can just come and look at this whenever you want. And like today's a really good day. Sometimes it's like really rainy, but like it's so pretty, right? And like the sound is so soothing.
Yeah, she just kind of takes a minute, leans on the balcony, and is like, it's beautiful.
I know.
Derek, if anything ever happens to Lily, I'm killing the entire party. And myself.
Same.
Oh boy.
But like, you probably wouldn't think it because you look at me, you think, how could Tempo, how could that little blue girl, how could she ever have to think about stuff or be sad? But sometimes when I'm like stressed out, I like to go to where the water is because the sound just helps,
It is very soothing. It's
What
kind of
about?
helped.
Sorry.
Oh no, she says it has definitely helped calm my kind of well, just the turmoil going on right now. It's not.
Yeah, I guess you're like a. Well, do you want to talk about that? To save it for later.
She kind of looks hesitant, is like, probably save it for later.
Okay, Deumos, have you ever been to the ocean before?
On a few missions, maybe.
Missions? Oh, secret
Yeah,
stuff.
Lily
Did
kind
you
of looks at you, is like, what kind of missions do you do?
Stuff.
do you steal diamonds from like a secret vault?
That could be
Or
fun.
did you like kill a guy with a knife or a bow?
A knife or a bow?
Did you shoot the guy from a million miles away and then you shot them and he didn't even know you were there?
It's like one day, just in Millvale, Vaila shoots a bow, or Deumos shoots a bow, and like days later, you find someone dead and fucking
Yeah.
Oh man.
Did you ever have to
Did you say
impersonate
anything?
like a really important like a politician guy or person?
Impersonate important
And did you have to like
politician.
schmooze with all the rich people and be like, "Oh, I'm so important. Look at me. I'm definitely the real one." And you don't know.
I'm definitely the real one.
I'm it.
I
Yeah,
mean,
Lily's like, can you turn into different people? Is that a thing?
I can't turn into people.
I bet you could look like some other people if you tried really hard.
I prefer just, ending it quickly.
Oh, that's really scary. I got that chill when you said that. I was like, oh no, is she gonna kill me?
Yeah, Lily almost looks like shocked, like, wow.
That's really scary. I'm glad that you're my friend and not my enemy, because if you were my enemy, I'd be dead right now.
Maybe, I don't know. I mean, I guess sometimes I sneak around as people. I
like
could
to hurt
possibly be
people.
fake right now. What if I'm making all this up?
If you're making it up,
What if
it's
I'm
really
right
good
behind
story.
you right now?
How could you do that? You're right in front of me.
Lily like looks behind her. She's like,
I look. Tempo also looks behind her. How could Tempo genuinely looks behind her? She's like, wait, how?
I definitely think Tempo and Lily both like look behind them like,
Surprise! Now Deumos is behind them.
Yeah, and then when they turn back, she's like moved slightly to the left, and she's just like, "Now I'm over here. What are you gonna do?"
That's
You should
great.
write the book. You're so good at telling stories, even if they're real or not real. I've been so excited.
She looks pretty happy. She's like, I'm glad I can just have some moments like these.
I know you have to have. It's like a roller coaster. You have to be up and then down, and you have to. I didn't think of this through very far. I don't think a roller coaster is a real thing. Hold on, let me back up. It's like the waves on the ocean. See, this is you have to. You have moments where it's calm, moments where you're big and you're crashing down. It's really cool, but like, there's times where you're just out there and you're flat and you're really nice, and you just have to relax.
I'm
I love
flat.
how in character that take back was.
Oh wait,
It was. I was retconning the conversation, but I just said her voice. I realized after I said it, I was like, wait, I don't think roller coasters are real in this universe.
Oh,
I
man.
appreciate that.
And there's lots of weird creatures in there too. I'm saying this to Lily. There's bunches of fish and things with tentacles, weird little arms that wrap around you. There's a bunch of them, and I think there's really big sea monsters too, and some of them are really scary.
She looks really horrified. She's like, "Oh,
Like,
that's
little-
in there."
Well, yeah, I mean, there's not a ton of them, and they're usually keep to themselves, and they're in really deep. But the stuff over here is just gonna be nice and fun, like fish you can eat or just watch when they're pretty, and there's all kinds of stuff out there.
All kind of shit with it. It's
Deumos.
wow.
Deumos is still after you said the whole thing about the waves. Deumos is looking down, and in a slightly different voice, she's just like, "I'm not flat."
Oh.
Wait, different voice, like her tone is different, or different voice. Do you mean tone different or completely different?
It's tone different, but it sounds a
Okay.
little different too.
Holy shit. That's really good.
Is it really? Is it really quiet, or is it within earshot? Should I respond to it?
It's you just roll something to hear it,
Okay.
but it's pretty quiet.
Okay.
If you wanted to hear
Perception.
Oh, I rolled really
perception.
well, I think. Perception. 20, not natural.
I'm not. I mean, that's good. Yeah, that's good. I don't even know what I was gonna have a score as. It's probably just higher.
Oh, I don't mean actually flat. It's a, what's the word? It's it's a metaphor.
She looks a little embarrassed that you heard her. She's covering her mouth. She's like, "Oh, sorry."
No, you just have to you have to she puts her fingers on the sides of her head, and she's like, you have to pretend you are like the ocean, not actually the ocean, and not actually flat, because obviously we're not flat. We're not pieces of paper or little drawings. We're look, I've got all the dimensions.
All three of them.
All three of them.
I thought there was 16 dimensional planes.
Oh gosh, I think there's a
Only
lot
Garrett's
more.
were here.
I know, right?
Garrett,
I don't actually know the real number.
I think there's there could be 1,000 planes. I don't know. I know there's a fire one, and there's a water one, and there's one where there's lots of fairies.
Oh man.
That's all I really know. People have only told me stories. I've never been to one. Do you think we'll ever go to one of those?
I mean, we probably live on one, Lily says, right?
No, I mean, no, we do, but there's other ones. Do you think we'll ever go to the other ones?
Oh, I hope so. It sounds cool.
Yeah, I bet it's really cool and really dangerous.
I don't know if a fire plane would be a fun place to take.
Oh, it would be so hot. I think that they're really dangerous, but really fun. I don't know. I've heard stories.
Or are you gonna say something?
What we actually kind of think fire plane. It takes a while thinking about those words. Anyways, you realize it is getting evening time, and you all start to reconvene.
Okay. I guess we'll make our way back down the lighthouse over towards the secret sewer entrance.
Yes.
And Vaila's just covered the whole thing in a mushroom patch.
No.
Vaila, where's the sewerages? What are you talking about? Is that what this was supposed to be? I was just
I was just exploring.
She trapped those kids in there. They're never gonna get out.
I just grew this humongous mushroom right here in the entrance of this sewer.
Isn't that what y'all wanted me to do?
No, literally no one said anything even close to that, but good.
It's like the
good
Minecraft
effort.
mushroom trees where they're
Oh,
literally
God.
like redwood.
That'd be
I discovered a new thing. Look what I can do.
I discovered a new recipe.
I got the new recipe.
All right, do you guys go into the sewer?
Yeah, let's sewer
Weird.
dive.
Well, I guess as we come back, I'll say, Vaila, have you been sitting here the whole time?
Yeah, basically. Been exploring a little bit, but just sitting here.
Did you find any secret sewer mushrooms?
Yeah, lots of them.
Are they gross? Or are they,
You want
are
to
they-
see? Open up
Yeah?
a big bag that's gooey.
Oh, gross! I don't want to touch it, but I'm glad you found them.
And that's all I found.
Okay.
I hear Derek.
I heard Derek just.
Oh my god.
Do we want to like go in here now? Is it time to go into this spooky sewer I don't want to be in?
Yeah, why not?
think
Seems like a really popular place.
What do you mean popular?
Seems like a lot of people come through here.
What do you
Like there
mean?
was kid 1, there was kid 2.
You saw kids come through here?
Yeah.
Oh,
Must have like a
wow.
playground or something down here.
I mean, I haven't been to Waterdeep in a while. It's been a couple years, but like, I don't think that they started building playgrounds in the sewer. Maybe they've gotten really crazy with their like public works. I don't know.
Well, let's
Well,
find
I
out.
mean, the fact that that kid that you guys met in the school was so willing to give up the information about the secret entrance so easily, maybe we're probably not the only ones he's given that information to, and he's probably not the only one that knew of that place. Just off
Wait, this place is a secret? I mean, I just came across it.
We all came across it.
I mean, you have seen refuse just dumping into this area. It is a sewer drainage zone.
Yeah, perfect for mushrooms.
Yeah, I mean, you found some really good mushrooms here.
Oh, I've heard about this. Sometimes the kids will go into like weird, like secluded places, and they'll like smoke weird little sticks, and they'll like kiss each other and drink stuff.
Oh my
And
god.
Kiss each other.
they'll talk about secrets.
Man, that's
Yeah,
weird.
They play
Yeah,
truth or dare.
yeah. Kids who go to school are super weird. That's why I'm glad I grew up in a circus.
I mean,
Lord.
Like, no, I'm not saying that going to school is bad. I'm saying that the kids that like go to like puffy schools, they get all weird. That they have like their weird little groups, and they're all weird about kissing and smoking and drinking and touching each other. It's really weird. I just wish they would stop. Figure yourselves out.
Figure it out.
Figure it out.
get it.
What?
I have to grab something to eat because I'm starving
okay.
to death
Ember
right
like
now.
blushes at all that because she like is
Oh.
fairly naive, and so she's kind of like,
Oh. Anyway, so I guess just be prepared for some weird kid stuff. How old were they? Like teenagers?
Oh, I don't know. They're just like humans. Little
Yeah,
kid
a lot of
humans.
yeah, you're right. A lot of humans you can't really tell after a certain point. There's like, I guess that's a human. I don't know how old they
Yeah.
are. one day
Just
one
so
day they're
many of
born,
them.
and one day they're dead. One day they're old.
Exactly. See,
I don't
Turbo gets it.
I don't know why I
Listen,
said
everyone.
that. I don't think I lived that long, but I I hope I live forever.
how long
That'd be
do
really cool.
tieflings live?
They're roughly the same as humans. I realized that
Yeah,
halfway
they're
through what I
just
was
a
saying.
little bit longer.
Honestly, I hope I live forever, but not too forever because then I might get bored. And
Mood.
that's honestly the worst.
That does sound pretty bad.
Well, that's a personal opinion.
Do you have you never gotten how old are you?
I actually don't remember, to be honest.
Wow. Imagine being so old you can't even remember how old you are.
Well, he's
Ain't
just
that
like,
a thing?
I'm that old. Just
Okay.
quietly.
Yeah, but like you have circumstances. I think Vaila just doesn't care. Am I correct in that assumption, Vaila?
It is assuming a lot, but yeah, sure.
A lot. Okay. As long as I don't offend.
I don't think you could offend out of character. I don't think you could offend Vaila.
That's
In
fair.
I
characters,
do
is
feel like
like,
it would be
nope,
very
not at all.
difficult.
Well, are we gonna? I guess should we go in here? I feel like it's weird that we're all sitting around in the sewer place just talking.
I figured we were walking in and
Oh,
talking.
I mean we could be.
Ember is checking out your new mushroom construction.
Yeah, I would say you guys are walking for quite a while. You guys could have made your way in. You see a lot of branching paths. All of them just seem to lead to other like drainage areas. It stinks to high heaven in here.
Mm,
You do eventually come to a larger, more open area. Probably about 2,000 feet in or so.
Is it gross?
Yes, it's a sewer.
Do I need to be carried?
No, I mean there's walkways, but
we walked
to
half a
even-
mile. Damn.
You did walk about less than half a mile, but close enough.
Is
You guys can
this?
put yourself in the lower left.
Oh my god, Derek!
What?
I just realized that there's like map that hasn't been revealed. So I couldn't fucking find it, but I was gonna yell at you for taking so much of the screen with black space, but
Oh,
I just remembered that we have to reveal the map because I'm a
Correct.
person.
I guess there is more than this. Give me a sec.
I'm pretty sure we'd see this.
Yeah, and you do see there is a large entrance directly east of you and a big entrance to the north.
This part's still not showed.
What's this?
A secret.
It's
Little
a
pervert
secret.
bar.
It is about a 10-foot drop to that nasty pool.
Oh, so it's like a pit.
Yes. Of not great shit.
Literally?
Is this like a?
Well-
As opposed to high quality shit.
Is this like a upper walkway around it?
Yes. Are you gonna go over there?
No, I was just.
Are you sure?
I think we're all just still observing. I don't think we're moving forward yet.
Hey, can I borrow one of those magic rocks?
Absolutely, and she gives you
Wonderful. I toss it in the
rock.
water.
Okay. You toss it in the turd soup down there.
Yeah,
It splashes.
just for fun.
Good job.
Cool.
That's good.
Thanks for the rock.
Ember thinks that's fun and starts chucking them as far as she can to the other sides. She wants to chuck one at each hole entrance she can to see if any.
You're a horrible influence.
As we're walking
It
in,
echoes very loudly through the sewers. It's also completely dark in here, but I think everyone has night vision now.
I don't.
How's it?
Well, Ember, you can't see a goddamn thing. You're just throwing them all over the place.
Ow!
as we walk in here, I'm gonna ask
Ember,
Lily.
if you throw one, your wild magic goes off.
Oh, okay.
Oh fuck.
Hello.
Hello?
I'm moving.
What are you saying, Tom?
Where are you
Oh.
moving?
Away from the wild magic.
You don't know it's gonna go off.
Yeah, I know.
We are
Next
missing.
3 spells spells cast by the caster cause them to teleport randomly.
Oh yes.
Oh god.
4d10
Before
randomly.
How many?
4d10
feet.
at random.
Oh boy.
Lord.
Say...
Real quick, just as a reminder, I think Ko is AFK, but we are missing Steve.
I got 23.
No, I roll it.
I think it's
Oh,
just
okay.
Steve on the board. We don't have Steve on the board, and then Deumos also, but I don't think Ko's here right now.
Peter,
Yeah,
you
Ko went to get
pile
food.
on the board.
So I'm
Where's
assuming that.
Peter? Peter, you still here?
I guess he's not.
Did Peter fall asleep?
Peter dead?
Aw.
Can I ask Lily a question?
What are you asking Lily? Oh yeah, I need to put her on
Do you remember if you had like sewers and stuff where you were from?
Lily looks overwhelmed, and she's like, "Not that I'm aware of."
Yeah,
and
they
I
really
hope not.
suck. I hope so.
This
I hope
is-
not. I
This
don't
is
really know.
very bad.
Yeah, it smells terrible in here. Like, don't step in this stuff if you can avoid it.
I
Whisper
would
it
rather
to him.
die.
I mean, me too.
Where
What?
do you think they pooped?
Maybe
What?
they
Where do you think
vanished
the
it all.
Geldon pooped?
They
Peter
didn't
said
have
their
sewers. Where'd they
headset is
poop?
updating and they can't hear
I
for
mean,
Who?
Peter.
oh,
Okay.
Isn't that
Sorry,
weird?
I'm still heating up my food, but I had to leave.
where? I mean, Vaila, where do you poop when you're not in the city?
That's private.
There you go. We'll never truly know where the
I'm gonna
Geldon
say,
pooped.
on the Maxwell estate, you notice some mushrooms growing up really well in the yard.
Oh.
A
Hey,
very
man.
lovingly tended mushroom crop.
Are they like red and scaly?
I think that's a secret lost to the annals of time.
Hey.
I
I
can't
thought-
believe
I-
Jacko
Amazing.
didn't pronounce it anals. I can't
I
believe
learned-
he didn't do that.
I learned that word from my grandpa.
Do I teleport now, or is
It's
it
when
the
you
next 3 spells?
That's the
Should we
next
cast-
three. You didn't cast anything. You just threw it
Oh,
in.
okay. That is true.
So, there's a lot of cool things in the city, but the sewer is not one of them. So just don't ever come here if you can avoid it. I would rather not be here right now. So
Well,
hopefully
it
we
is
can get out of
pretty
here
nice.
quick.
It is pretty nice to have one, because I mean, we had to deal with our poo directly back in our. So it's
Wow,
nice that it
okay.
goes somewhere else.
Enough poo talk. Let's see.
Fair enough.
Poo talk.
This is another path up here.
Yes. You see, what do you have, 60 feet?
Eh? Oh, however fucking far.
You
Fawkes
see there's some entrances here, an entrance here,
It
an
seems
entrance here, entrance there. and
I don't really
entrance
want to ask
there.
this question, but is this a shit waterfall?
Yes.
is it?
You know, there is water in the sewer. It's not just shit.
It is.
Yeah,
I mean, but
you
it's
need water to
there's
carry
shit
the
in
shit.
there.
It's getting
just
there.
can't
Is
be
that what you
100%.
said, Derek?
No, I said there. I said there's shit in there.
Oh,
Sewer
okay.
cannot be pure
So
shit.
I think there's a lot of places we could go, and this is kind of a maze. Where do you guys think we should go?
Not in that big poo pit.
Saffron, what do you see up there?
The more tunnely areas. What do
What's
we?
down here?
I go. I can.
Roll a perception check, Saffron.
Okay.
Scout, are you up there too? Is that what that coughing was for?
No, that was
That's the
me
bronchitis accident.
literally
Oh.
coughing, Derek. Fuck you.
Oh.
Tempo Ember is just holding onto the back of you because she can't fucking.
I
see
mean, Scout
anything.
is up
That's
there,
fine.
but that's not why I was coughing.
You also roll a perception check.
18.
Me? Okay.
You
I
hear guitar playing.
Are playing.
It's hard
I
playing?
got a 15.
You don't hear anything.
I don't hear shit.
You hear guitar
You hear very lightly just guitar playing.
coming up from north?
Yes. You think from the northwest.
Ember's gonna pull out her lantern from her adventurer's kit and hold it up so she can fucking see.
Ember can see what 20 feet out.
Probably. Just so she doesn't walk into a shit pit.
Good idea.
It's for the best.
Yeah.
There's still probably students down here, right?
I mean, probably.
There's one of them playing a guitar.
Oh,
So is it,
students
wait,
down here.
is it Wonderwall?
Oh
Like,
my
is it
God.
like some fucking like college kid playing like, all right, so
Third
here's
Eye
a song
Blind.
that I'm
They're
gonna
playing
dedicate
Sheeran.
to my girl,
Acoustics.
my lady.
Tempo like kind of leans towards where Saffron is, and she like yell whispers. She's like, "Saffron, I have an important question.
Okay.
Are they any good at the guitar?"
Are they any good, Derek?
Yeah, it's pretty damn good. It's definitely not like, hey, I live my life to perform level, but it's definitely competent.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Oh, that's good. If it was bad, it would already make this terrible place so much worse.
Guys,
Do you think we
let's
should go say hello?
Yeah, let's go check it out.
Maybe they know how to get. Maybe they can help us.
Yeah.
Or maybe you'll have to punch them in the head. You'll never really know what's gonna happen.
You never
You
know
know?
what happens when you meet a guitar player in the sewers.
This is just how sewers work. You never know what's
Oh,
gonna happen. Maybe you'll
maybe
make a new friend.
It's a
Maybe it-
magical mystery.
Maybe it's an ancient locked room, just like where Garrus was. Maybe it's his brother.
Barris.
Barris.
Maybe his name is Barris.
I have to interrupt you all to look at this incredibly cute, chonky owlbear tattoo.
Oh, that's really good. That's really well
That's
done.
really cute.
Garrus
Oh.
Bueller days off.
Garrus Bueller.
God.
That's what he's having right now.
His last name is Bueller. He's a devil named Garrus Bueller.
I actually
I'll
thought that
allow
was
it.
Derek's intention this the time. I really thought I was like, oh, he's gonna reveal it's Bueller.
I
It's
mean,
gonna be so funny.
Buell is a demon, so Garrus Bueller could be canon.
My God.
Anyways, you guys go up. I imagine you were going towards the sound up here.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
You
Let's
should
Why
see a
not?
very well constructed wooden door.
Pink and yellow.
No.
Sure.
Is it locked?
Very much so, you suspect.
Is
Oh,
the, is the,
wow.
is
It's
the
a
music-
golden door with a purple
is the sound
aura.
is the sound coming from inside the door or from elsewhere?
It is coming from behind the door, and all of you
Does
can
it
hear
look
at this
like
point.
it belongs in a fucking sewer?
No, it definitely looks like it was not part of the architecture and was put up well after.
Ooh, someone knock. Maybe that'll help.
I was just gonna say Scout knocks on the door.
How loud?
I mean, I'm a gnome, so probably like
Gnome appropriate knocking.
The guitar playing just continues.
oh.
She's like,
Your hand.
I press my ear against the door. Can I hear anything that isn't guitar playing?
not really. You hear a fire.
Is it a solid door? Like,
Oh,
is there?
It's
Ember
a
just
solid
tries to
door.
open the
You
door.
can definitely see light through the cracks. The door is locked.
Scout, when your hands are really small and made out of bones and stuff, you got to knock a little bit louder. You're not made out of metal.
Made out of bones and stuff.
Bones and stuff.
I have a way for someone to get through that. If anyone wants to.
Wait, why don't we want to just like
I mean,
barge in on Guitar Boy?
that's what I was like, if y'all really want to get through that, I have a way. But
I mean, I could just
Kinda
knock
rude.
and say hello.
Yeah, let's knock a little harder.
Is there even like a lock? Can we just open it?
There is a lock.
We've said it
You
was
wanna
locked
pick-
like twice.
Oh, okay. I
I'm
must have
gonna
blanked
go
on
ahead
that.
and put on mage armor just in case.
Well, I'll knock.
Alright. I mean, it's a big scout knock, right? Or not scout.
Saffron.
Saffron. Other S word.
Big knock, yeah.
Orc knock.
Strong knock.
strength
Right.
check.
So you hear the guitar playing stop, He's like, you just hear a voice say, "Hello."
Hello.
Hello?
Hi.
Howdy.
Y'all done studying?
Yeah.
Studying for what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
What?
What you-
I
What?
need some help on this part. It's really hard to understand.
Go talk to your professor.
No, I want you to
You're
help.
lucky enough we don't fuck you up in here. You leave
Well,
us alone, we leave you alone. That's the arrangement we've had.
I whisper to Saffron
I
to kick the
start
door
like
Oh, I-
waving at
I-
Ember to
I-
like shut up.
I
Like,
le-
I start
help
like
me
going
with
like,
the I was talking about guitar chords. I'm practicing.
Um,
Can I charisma like
I
try to
l-
like charm
No.
them somehow?
I
I'm a
looked-
Vaila walks
charisma
away.
character.
I look towards Scout or Saffron. I'm like, oh, I think these are gang dudes. I think they're like no good like criminal guys. I think they're tough guys.
I'm not a guitar teacher, lady. Just move on.
I want to Eldritch Blast the door down.
No.
Oh my god.
No.
Are you serious?
I would like to, but I
I'm not gonna stop you.
yeah, like
Nice.
we're not gonna stop anybody from making an in character decision. Just like out
Ember's
of
gonna use
character, I might be dying a
persuasion.
little bit.
Ember's gonna use persuasion, which she's
Oh my
trained
God.
in.
Doesn't
I'll
matter
be
if you're
like,
trained in it. Like
I
it's
could still try to persuade.
bad.
You can try.
She's
What's
gonna be like,
how would you?
hey,
He's
well,
just gonna be like,
I was
hey,
really
no.
impressed by your guitar skills, and I was just kind of wondering if I could, check
If
it
you
out.
take guitar lessons from men in sewers, I don't know how to help you, bud.
Well, you're really good, and I've been
Thanks.
kind of listening for a while. And
There's
I was
better
wondering-
outside the sewer, I promise.
Okay,
I,
but
I Eldritch
could I
Blast
just
the door
come in
down.
for a minute?
Alright,
I'm standing at the
Peter.
door.
I shoot around you.
roll
Scout and
roll
Saffron are
damage.
at the door.
She was talking. I already tried to open the door before, but nobody was paying attention.
It was locked.
Yeah.
Let's see.
But I literally told you it was
We've
locked.
gone through it.
After
Yeah, like 3
I
times
didn't.
now.
I told you. Yeah, I told you before you even tried to open it. It was locked. Just
How would we know?
So there's 2 hits, total of 14.
Is this Peter's version of
as
knocking
you
though?
hit the door.
I need to know that.
It's not
Um,
14, it's 12.
The-
Scout probably
The
screamed.
frame around it starts to buckle, and you see the ceiling is looking a little rough.
Steve.
Fawkes, roll an intelligence check.
Oh, I don't need an intelligence check to know that this is a bad idea. If that's what you're asking.
That's not what I'm. That's not just. I will give you more reason as to why it's a bad idea.
That he's threatening the structural integrity of the sewer? Because I got a 6.
You think this door is trapped if you try and force it open in
Oh,
any way, the ceiling will collapse.
Steve, no. Stop. That's a
Also,
bad
they are-
idea.
Okay, I think these are a bunch of tough guys, and they're gonna be all machismo and be like, "You don't mess with us. We live in the shithouse sewer. Don't mess with us." So why don't
Andrew just
why
looks
don't we
over at
just?
Deumos. Are you good at opening doors?
I think it's probably best if we just keep going because this is not where we need to be.
Agreed. This has nothing to do with us. We
I
should
mean-
keep moving.
I mean, Ember, how cute could they possibly be? Like, what's the point?
Yeah, you actually will hear a warning from the door, from behind the door, and just be like, "Yeah, I wouldn't keep doing that. I promise it ain't worth it."
I just wanted to
Makes me think
say
it's worth it.
hi.
Well, stop greeting people in sewers. That's weird.
Well,
Agreed.
persuasion checks
It-
are a thing. Why can't I persuasion check?
And are the-
I mean, like, you can't
Persuasion
persuasion
check
check your way
makes
out of a
sense.
weird situation.
Yeah.
I was
persuasion
asking if I
checks-
could open the door like everyone else
can't.
can roll for their trade.
Mallory, literally no persuasion check ever would be okay with it. It doesn't matter if you've trained in it.
I've literally never
Do you-
gotten one.
You have, and I'm not gonna argue with you. Anyways,
I think for persuasion, you would need to actually strike up a conversation first, and you kind of started
It's-
out with
it's-
lying to him.
It's not just I roll the dice and then because I succeeded on the dice, this thing happens. It has to make sense within the context.
if it was a
of how
persuasion
things are
roll, the
going.
DC for this would be like 35. because
That's
you
just how
are
I see it.
trying to break into a potentially well-guarded area by a man who does not want visitors.
Like if
Of
you
any
tried to
kind.
persuade him that you were one of his buddies or something, I could see it.
That would have been a better choice.
Well, I did.
Asking for
first.
guitar, you did not. You asked for guitar lessons in the sewer, which is not a great way to start a conversation.
Oh, I'm too stupid to be a charisma character.
No, you're just
Mallory.
not
That's
using
not
it,
true.
like
That's not true.
in the right scenario. Like, what's over
I'm
here?
probably not capable.
You see, okay. As you move
I mean,
there, see a little bit more.
some characters you just can't
See
persuade on certain
statues.
things.
In certain ways.
Like, if you're persuading somebody, hey, can I have a discount on this 15 gold harness? Like, that's where a persuasion roll could come into effect, because you're already in the, like, market for that particular...
Like,
Or persuading someone to say, look the other way if you're, get caught sneaking around.
Yeah.
people have to be more like more
You have
open,
to have at least a
to,
base level rapport.
or they
which
have to
is
be,
lacking here.
or they have to be like someone who's like
I just feel like everybody automatically thinks I'm retarded to begin
No one
with, so I
thinks
probably
No.
should.
So stop being ridiculously down on yourself. Literally,
No one-
it's just not how the skill is used.
it's like that's not what's happening. What happened is that this character is clearly like they have a set thing like that they're gonna follow. They're gonna turn down anyone. The way that it was approached was not gonna work out in the first place because it was
Correct.
just because the character is not like if it was a different person with a different like maybe it just like it's not.
If there was a guitar teacher, an actual guitar teacher down here in the sewers, and you're like, hey, teach me guitar, then yeah, maybe that would be a thing. But this is like a thug for hire, like, we don't beat you up when you come to use this secret library scenario, like, or something along those lines. So what am I seeing over here?
Oh, you see statues.
I can't. What do they look like? I can't see. They're only
Okay.
partially revealed.
They look like suits of armor.
I feel like something's up with the map revealing because like this little corridor is currently visible to me.
I know, and I didn't mean. I thought that I
Oh,
ended
yeah, I can
that.
see
Anyways, you
someone
see a
behind
guy
there.
in there.
Yeah, looks like Flynn Rider.
It kind of does vaguely. It's not, but it does look like him.
Does the Shroom Bro see anything down here before we head up there?
Who?
A Shroom dude?
Oh, you're familiar?
Yeah, he's right here.
Yeah, you see. This is quite a large area, actually.
Oh my.
Smocks.
I found the smonk room, guys.
Yep, you found the smoking room.
Jesus.
Well, that answered my question.
Is it just a big room with nothing but a pit of water in it and smog?
I was gonna.
Smunk on
So
water.
you're familiar. Do you roll a perception check?
Okay.
That's what that guy's playing up there on the guitar.
If I'm seeing through his eyes, can I use my perception?
think so.
Smoke on the
Okay.
shit.
I don't know. The reason I'm asking because I don't actually know the rules.
Spiders
Of that,
in this
so.
guy.
That would be 23,
23.
24.
What layer are these on? What the absolute fuck?
I thought that was me because my mouse went up to the very top, and all of a sudden everything moved.
Suddenly,
At the exact
Vaila has
same time.
total control over the map.
Giant spiders up above.
Oh my god, look at that icon.
Guys, look at this adorable thing over here. No.
And they just seem to be kind of chilling up there with sacks of stuff.
Sacks of stuff.
I mean, web
Oh,
sacks.
the spiders are so cute.
They are pretty. I'm guessing that the spiders in the context of the game are not as cute as they appear to us on the board.
Absolutely not. They're horrifying.
Ember might find them cute anyway.
But they have a smile.
Yeah, they kill you with a smile. Just look at them.
Aw. It's a shame that.
If you look in observers after hours, this is just Ember with her baby owlbear.
It's very cute.
That is cute.
Just like Miku.
Just like Miku.
Have some fun with Miku.
Delicious pepperoni pizza. Has Code returned?
No. What? So are we looking? Are we? So we're all looking up here at this like statue room, right? Or we're like moving towards it.
Mm-hmm.
Saffron, what do you see?
Statues.
Oh boy, I'm totally not sick of spooky statues yet.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Are they statues of scary angels again?
Derek, I literally can't tell what they look like because they're only half
They-
revealed.
Yeah, I mean, you don't really know what they look like. They're not scary angels. That at least you can ascertain.
They look like maybe buff birdmen statues.
Does Ember see anything over here? Because she totally wandered in this hallway over here.
I don't think that's a hallway. I think that's a wall.
That's a wall.
There's like a hallway. Like you can't go.
Oh, you mean up? Oh no, that's
Yeah,
that's like
up
a
around the corner here. Oh.
that's a collision. That's a collision zone.
Yeah, there's collision.
You're no clipping through right now.
I might need to refresh because
Oh.
standing in nowhere land right now. Like in
Oh.
between.
It might have been messed up when the map got dragged.
I'm gonna reload because it looks right now like y'all are standing in black, hanging nothingness.
Oh. Yeah, we're actually just
Okay. That's much better. Okay, she wanted to go this way and check that out.
Yes.
Quick.
You can see 20 feet.
Yeah.
You can see that the statues are also on that side.
She's just gonna like peek up and see if she can look at the statues without getting too.
The statues' heads turn and look at you.
Squeak! Guys, they move. They're not statues.
They birdmen.
Are they scouts?
I lost my Alphonse Elric icon, and I'm upset about it.
Oh.
They look like this.
Oh Jesus.
Oh Jesus
Big
Christ!
buff daddy Illidan.
Big boys.
They're big buff like statues. Big buff
Deumos-
stone armors.
Deumos
I'm
is
gonna
back.
go ahead and precast Melf's minute meteors.
Are they that
fuck
big?
is that?
What?
That creates 6 little meteors that circle around me, and I can fling them off as a bonus action, up to 2 per.
Okay,
Oh, I guess I teleport at random because I casted that.
you do. I get to pick.
Oh no.
I get to pick based on my roll.
4d10.
Are they as big as the image, or are
You
they
are
just
in the Dookie pit.
Oh. What?
you are knee deep.
Blunk.
Shit.
Oh.
They did something to They did something to Ember.
In the
She wanted
universe's
them-
great wisdom, you have automatic cleaning pants.
She cast a spell.
You have automatically cleaning pants.
I'm so
They're
glad
just
I
like
pressed
working
the pan.
overtime.
I leave
Trying so hard.
I leave my head back towards the party down the hall. Something happened. She disappeared.
No, she reappeared over here.
Oh.
It was just like she's knee deep in turds.
Is she like far enough? Is she like close enough that I can like reach a hand down to help her up?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's only like a 3-foot
Oh.
gap.
Are the
She
statues?
scrambles out and like
This is very
wipes
short.
off her shoes with her pants.
Are the statues like just standing there?
Yeah.
Are they as big as they are in the image via the person in the image, or they just look like that?
They just look like that. They're very thick.
Ooh, dummy
Ooh.
thick.
Yeah.
With
They're
the two
dummy
Cs.
thick.
standing where I am, can I see like north or west?
Where are you?
I went up to where
Like on the
Ember
corner.
was.
You
I was standing with
see
Ember when she disappeared.
There is just an empty hallway down there.
North.
Seems to go up into a big gate, and there is a small open area here.
Okay.
Ember
This
like
is it.
trots back around to go back to where Tempo is,
Oh,
while wiping one leg on the other, like with the pants, like wiping one leg on the pants and the other leg on the pants, and like kind of trying to clean all the shit off.
Did your spells get crazy again?
I ended up in the poopy pit.
Oh, jeez. Well, at least nobody died.
Only your sense of dignity.
To be fair, I don't think I've killed anybody with my magic. I'm gonna look in here. I want to see what's over here. Is there anything?
There's nothing in there. It just looks like a.
Okay, so
I feel like this is a pretty good place to not.
what
be
are the statues
The
for?
statue.
As you get that close, it seems to pull a sword out. You also know there is an area, a small opening beyond this.
Awaken, awaken, awaken.
You guys, they're guarding this cool, like, like. She holds up her lantern really high, and they're totally looking at her. But
anyone
she's
wanna
not
ask?
sure if they can see. And she's like, "Guys, there's like a hallway back there
Are they like
behind them."
Is it just that one that pulled a sword out?
The two that you were really close to pulled a sword out.
Did they do anything though?
They looked like they were about ready to tussle if you stepped one more step forward.
Did Saffron, like, Sue went like, was that Saffron or was that just Sue being like,
I think it was both.
Okay.
So could we hear that? Like, should we like come
Yeah,
a run in?
All
Alright,
excuse me.
I come a toddling.
Oh, you're not that. You're not. I mean, you're.
She is toddler size.
No, she's
But you're
Um,
not like. You don't
No.
toddle. You can walk like a normal being.
Gnomes do walk, like, but it's more fun to say
It's
I'm
way
a
more
toddler.
fun to think of Shay running over there like a Wallafell, and that's how I'm gonna feel about it.
Oh.
excuse me, statues. Can you let us through,
They are unresponsive.
please?
Still unresponsive.
It was worth a shot.
Ember takes one of the rocks that she had and like pitches it, like, cartoon style, right there to see if they'll like move towards it.
These two move one step closer to you.
Oh,
She kind of hides behind Tempo.
Are
Could
they?
you-
So they are statues.
didn't
They're not
work.
like constructs. They're not like.
They are constructs for sure.
All right,
I-
but they're statues. They're not like
Yeah,
I
warforged.
bet.
They're not war. You don't think they're sentient in any way.
I bet that there's something pretty important back there. If there's just a bunch of statues down in the sewer being crazy strong and weird.
Big, but they're cool. Let's kill them.
Let's kill them. Wow.
What an interesting train of
Not
thought.
Let's kill
human.
them.
They're not living beings. Like someone like yours.
Wow. Saying that with a warforged in a party.
Ooh.
She's a gnome right now.
Wow.
The microaggressions.
Okay, so I think
Holy shit. I'm
all of that aside, we can unpack that later, or maybe not. I
We can
Let's
unpack
pack it
that
up and put it
later.
in the
Maybe-
closet.
I think that we need to decide as a group, as a unit, in cahoots, if we're going to try and get through all these big statues or go in a different direction.
Did anyone want to go ask the guy behind the golden door about this? Maybe.
He seemed
Let's not.
he seemed pretty standoffish and a little bit rude.
I mean, we were kind of rude to him.
You were really rude.
I didn't say anything rude to him.
I
In
didn't
my
say anything
defense,
to him.
I mean, you could try.
do you
Before anybody gets in there, I'm gonna cast a fireball.
What?
right now?
Like it's 20-foot radius. I can do like everything in here without hurting anybody.
I'm gonna get hurt because that's gonna start combat.
It's gonna make me aggro on the aggro table, and I
will
can't
say
leave.
that will absolutely start combat.
Okay, I think we need to decide if we want.
I have to go to bed. We can't do combat yet.
We're gonna do combat. Maybe we can.
I didn't ask the size of the room. I said fireball.
We can maybe, if we do decide we're gonna fight, we can. Might be a good stopping point to pick up next week.
Yeah,
if
'cause I
Steve
definitely
wants
don't
to go to
want
bed.
Peter to miss out on combat.
Yeah.
It's what Peter's here for.
It is what Peter's
Peter
here for.
lives for.
The numbers.
That's what
The
No.
strategy.
DPS meter. Turn on ACT for D&D.
What's
Steve can't sleep unless he kills something.
Dungeon Master?
Nine.
What's my parse?
Yeah, 9S.
Y'all laughing. This is actually a thing.
Are you fireballing?
Right there.
All right.
Wait.
Well, that's gonna start combat for next session then.
Oh boy.
Jesus, what an impulsive decision. Holy shit.
Ember's never impulsive.
Also,
This couldn't possibly be coming from the
we're back
wild
to the Dookie
sorcerer.
poll.
What'd you say?
See, I was gonna say both healers are this far away from y'all.
What did you say, Derek?
Oh, she's back in
I
the
ended
Dookie
back in the Dookie pool.
Oh.
So she
Man,
doesn't even
there
have to
is a-
experience the
there is a-
consequences of her actions.
There is a cruel god of fate that is of wild sorcerer magic fate that has decided that it wants her to be exactly in this pool every time she does something.
I also love that
I
her
wonder who
her
that
tile looks like
wild
she's
god
swimming
could
in
be.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, help! Help!
I'm very happy about it. Whee!
Yikes.
Well, find out next time
Happy
on
about being that shit.
Dragon Ball Z, I guess.
What a catastrophe.
I'm sorry I was eating for the last like 30
Oh,
minutes.
that's fine.
I had to get. I was dying.
I know
No,
that
it's all good,
feel.
dude.
We basically just had a really confusing interaction with a guy behind the door, and then we just talked to statues for a while. It's
I
fine.
mean, we didn't really
Okay.
try to talk to him. We just kind of.
Well, it was
bothered
that's
him.
why I said confusing.
Yeah.
There were people
We didn't
trying to
so
do
much
different
talk,
things
a
all at the same
half-blood
time.
man was doing
One
his
person
job.
was trying to break the door down, the other person was trying to talk to him. I don't really know what was going on. It was a lot happening simultaneously.
I was trying to do like a shaft thing and shoot the door down and come in, do like a cool one-liner, and then kick ass.
Yep. Especially when the door's trapped.
Yeah, well,
Dungeons and
no one-
Shaft.
no one did a trap check.
No one did do a trap check.
It's not my job.
God.
It's almost like the rogue was eating something in the back, and y'all were.
Honestly, the fact that if you can
sorry.
eat something in this sewer, that is concerning.
Deumos just had a full course dinner.
Cooked the whole thing.
I don't think it smells so bad in here.
Adds flavor.
I smell it all.
She has the wand next to her next to her nose. She can't smell anything because she's constantly cleaning the smell.
Just prestidigitating the 5-foot zone that is her face.
Yes.
I'd like to imagine she has it like tied to her head.
Or like
Oh,
strapped
like
to
a
your
carrot
like,
on a stick.
chin, basically, where it's just like a
It's like an
nap.
antenna.
This is actually not as far as I thought you guys would make it today. So
You thought we were
You
gonna be
gave us
shorter?
the opportunity to wander around town, so it happened.
I'm sorry. I take my roleplay opportunities to talk to Lily whenever I can.
oh, it's
I
fine.
mean, we also had extended durations of distraction. For
No, we
other
thought we
things.
weren't gonna make it this far. This is
You
like
thought,
a
yeah,
first.
you thought we were
I
gonna
thought
go
you said we
less
were gonna go
distance?
farther.
No, you would have. I had planned like a whole boss fight today, but
Oh, so we didn't make
Oh,
it this
oof.
far.
I'm
Never
still
mind.
proud of you guys.
This
heck.
this group this character group just does not get very far in one session, unfortunately.
I did suggest that we
This
time
character group?
skip when we were waiting for nightfall.
You did, and
We
I
had to RP actually. I feel like the RP was nice.
I feel like the RP was really good and worth it. Don't get me wrong.
I'm glad we found out information about the Mirror Boys.
Yes, the Mirror Boys who are back in town.
Yeah, we found out some crucial
Back in
information.
Found
town?
out a very important
from
Miriam
Mirabar.
Dell.
Bar.
And
I also highly suggest you reread your note before next session.
And
Read my
we
notes.
also talked about the ocean, which was just really
We
neat.
did. And that was cute. It was a very cute interaction. We found out Deumos does not like to be called flat chested.
No one called her that. It was a weird interpretation of a metaphorical statement.
It made me laugh a lot.
It
'Cause I was
was-
gonna
it
make
was-
that joke, but then Co made it, and I was like, oh man, my man.
I'm
Ugh.
gonna log off because my head really hurts. So good night.
Okay.
I desperately.
Feel better.
Have a good sleep,
We did
Zocura.
actually end at a reasonable
And Mallory
hour.
as well.
Mhm.
I have to train people.
And Peter. I think
Ugh.
Peter's going to sleep
No.
soon.
Godspeed, Zocura.
Yeah.
Oh, night, dudes.
Good night.
Night.
So kill